Hey, welcome to the Bob and Tam Show today. We're just about 30 seconds early, but we're just going to come on in here. And if you've never checked out our channel before and you're a first timer here, what we're known for is giving out great information. We have been here over 7 weeks, pumping out videos every day all about the Sturgis motorcycle ride. Anything from rides to places to eat, cool places to explore to, what's going on with the vendors, who's here, who's not here, what's going on with the Monkey Garage. He's down here in town. He's about ready to officially open. We're going to find that out here. Probably on Monday, you might get to hear that. And so we're all about giving you the best information that you can find on Sturgis before you get here, or if you're just thinking about watching to see what's going on because you're thinking about coming for the 85th, and a lot of campgrounds are already booking for the 85th. Just FYI. There you go.
We have a special guest, a couple special guests. We got
Here, we'll turn around.
Neil from Alaska.
Hi, everybody.
So everybody that doesn't know who Neil is, he's his yearly appearance after almost not making it here.
I tell you, it's been a long ride this year. I've already put on 5,000 miles.
And so also we have Dan Kite.
Hey!
And Gina.
Hey! How we doing? We're famous.
Yep, so he does the pinstriping that we always talk about. He did all the work that we've had done on our bike and golf cart and truck and all kinds of things. You want something? Waitress. So they're talking rain today, so we'll see. We're on the bike. We got the bike out here. You can't talk to the microphone. There's the bike right there. So we're on the bike. She was riding today. Tam was riding. We went out to the dealership.
Mitten? I don't know.
So we went out
to
the dealership, and it's pre-rally started. So we're going to show you Monday about that. Who's there? Who's already set up? What's going on? Their official vendors all open on Wednesday. Also at the vendor park over there, where Fairing Exchange, Sinister Sound, All About Customs, Amsoil Adam, all of them are going to be on the vendors lot. They'll be open on Wednesday. And then downtown here, we found out that the 50% tent here is going to be open Tuesday. There you go. There's Twig.
Oh, yeah.
Tig.
Twig. He's bad.
I keep calling him Twig. That's the only name I know. He's a biker guy. He's got a radio station. What's that called?
Pirates Radio.
Yeah, Pirates Radio. If you find that, this gentleman over here, he just went by. And I don't want to get him on because he talks a lot. I never get him off. He talks more than I do. Yeah.
So Bob and Dee are at Kickstands and they're getting all set up, and then we'll see them. That's what usually brings you my strawberry rhubarb pie, but the rhubarb pooped out this year.
So we found out Neil is actually working at Kathmandu, helping them out this first week. He said tomorrow they're expecting 500 RVs to come in to Kathmandu tomorrow. Busy, busy, busy. We also know over at the Buffalo Chip, it's their opening day for pre-rally, so there'll be a big crowd. We might get over there and film a little bit of that, but if it's going to be busy at Kathmandu, we might just hang out at Kathmandu and film all that.
There you go.
So, don't know. To see how that all turns out.
Rowan from Australia said hi, Dan and Gina.
Hi.
All the way from down under.
And he's going to be here next year.
Yep.
Yep, he's coming next year. Yep. Karen's on. Hey, Karen. I needed you the other day, and I finally figured out the name of the, not stupid, but the little town, DeLand. We were trying to talk about something. I said, remember we went to that little town? Yeah. And I said, what was the name of the town? I'm like, where's Karen? She'd know, but you weren't on that day.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was DeLand. That's what I was trying to think of. Nick James is on, says, I hope you're making videos after Sturgis. I really enjoy watching you guys. We will be.
So what we'll have, the way it's going to end up working is a lot of the things going on in Sturgis you won't get to see till after, like bike shows, the bikini contest, all that kind of stuff, that burnout contest, things like that. You're not going to see till after the rally. We're going to try to keep showing you stuff that's going to happen tomorrow, or things that, you know, that way, if you're here, you can see what's going on. Versus if we show you a bike show that happened yesterday and you're here at the rally, what good does that do to you?
Yep.
So all the exciting things going on. We also have Mike, which will be over at the Buffalo Chip, the full rally. He'll be here on Friday all the way through the end. He's going to be giving us all kinds of content after the rally on everything going on at the Buffalo Chip. We'll be over for a few bike shows. She's going to have her bike over there.
for the Evo show.
She's going to have that over there. We probably wouldn't have took it over there if we would have known we would have traded it for the new one, but still an Evo.
I'm
So
going to stop by Sasha's too because he said they have a Sportster show, and he said I'll at least get a participation trophy.
there you go. She'd be one of those the
At
participation
least
people.
I'll get a trophy. Yeah, that's okay. So George is on, and he didn't think he was going to be able to make it today. So hey, George, how are you doing? He says keep up with the good coverage.
And we'll talk
Calls
about
on.
because the question he had today, he sent us an email, and that was actually a very interesting email about, we're thinking about coming to Sturgis. What ways is it versus going to the Buffalo Chip and paying to get in there to buy wristbands and the camping? Is there places that have better deals? Yes, there is. So we'll get some prices and stuff towards the end here, and we'll find out what Kathmandu's going to do next year. We've actually got another campground. Actually, have two campgrounds that have approached us already for next year. But the odds are we'll probably be at Kathmandu, but I don't know yet. We'll see how that all goes.
Daryl is on. Hey, Daryl, are you coming out down east of Tennessee? Rowan says, I need to put my glasses on. Now I know what Neil looks like. There you go. Rowan said, now he knows what you look like.
He'll be able to find you next year when he gets here from Australia. You can show him around.
I know. That's why I knew you lived there, but I couldn't think of the name of the town, Karen.
So the sun hadn't come out, so now we got a bright spot on us.
Yeah.
But hey, it is what it is. The other thing we want to talk about, a lot of bikes. A lot of bikes have been coming in. A lot of RVs are coming in. So a lot of people are showing up. A lot of the vendors are starting to come in with their rigs, depending on their permits here in the city. Depends on when they all open. So when do you get to open?
We'll open Tuesday morning.
Okay. So Tuesday. So he's going to open the same time as 50% Hardy Store. Okay. Okay. Fifth and LaSalle is where.
Dan Kaida.
Yep. Yep. And who's next to you? There's a big trailer next to you.
We have a t-shirt.
Oh, t-shirt that. This year.
Really? I can find a T-shirt there? Yes. I know.
So do you think this year there's more t-shirt places than there ever has been before? Yeah.
You know what it reminds me of? Laconia. All down Weir's Beach is T-shirt, 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 T-shirt. That's all there
And it's
is.
like they don't realize that's going to chase people off. The only people that really buy the t-shirts is more of the local people come in and buy these discount shirts.
That's right.
Right.
That's right, Kurt.
Yeah. They're trying to get that last minute deal. Oh, all right. Give you more room.
It's not too awful bad. Today was kind of nice. When I rode my bike, I wore my white jacket that's mesh, so the wind goes right through it. So that was nice.
So today was when we were out in Rapid City. We ended up going, and second time we've had a great steak at Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Normally at Texas Roadhouse, it's kind of a iffy if you're going to get a good food or not. And we've gone there twice now in Rapid City, and both times they've been excellent. Excellent steak. We ate it all.
Sorry, big
We-
dog.
And so that was really good. Then we
Maybe
went.
next year we'll see you.
So over there it was about 89. Here it was 91. Now we got a really big breeze. It was pouring about an hour ago. It was pouring in Deadwood. But, well, you guys we're going to go out for a ride. And it kind of looked dark when you went out.
We went out Bonaker Canyon, and right before Nemo, it looked pretty bad, so we turned around.
Yeah.
and came back.
Didn't have the rain. Didn't have the rain gear, huh?
So that's why how they ended up here. They were going down the street, and Tam yelled at them, "Hey!" and Dan figured out who we were, and they came around the corner.
They turned around. That's right.
And so yeah,
Toby says you need to buy some sunscreen. I put some on him today. I didn't do his. He wouldn't let me do his face, so you're lucky I got him on the back of his neck and stuff.
My arms aren't too bad. I
Back
got
of
the new shirts are on.
Oh,
So
you got
starting
them.
Monday, you'll be able to. We'll have them starting Monday. There, you can show the back.
There's the back.
Oh, yeah. Like that little character. Yeah, nice.
So starting Monday, they will be able to order them on YouTube. Down there at the bottom of YouTube, you can click. It's not on there yet, so don't go looking for them. There's still the old ones are there. So we're going to put the new design on there, and you guys can order those if you like. We're not changing anything on our normal page. We still got, if you got one of the older shirts, I still have those too. We're wearing those. This is just something new. Wanted to be a cartoon. Try that out and see how the people like that. Something a little different.
Says in the Nashville, are they going to hit Sturgis before they go back, Terry? So he said they're going to head to Nashville. They did Sturgis last year, so they may not come to Sturgis this year. Sandy's on. It's on Tam, passing Mexi Phillies travels. Yep, I was on Mexi Phillies yesterday.
Yeah, the flags went up.
Yep, that was cool. That if you guys ever come out early, you need to go to that. It's awesome. It's really cool. All them flags that they put up. It's a cool thing to do. Karen says there are lives at some platforms I can text you.
Oh, I didn't put it on all the other channel things.
Oh, there you go. Very busy. So now I get to talk.
You've already been jabbering.
So,
She's already been jabbering.
Guys from KAMLOOPS, British Columbia, Canada. Kamloops. Kamloops, is that how you say it? So, nice to meet you. And I can't say your first name. OGOPOGOGUI. Opiojo? Well, that's his. Sometimes I just go by handle. So if that's your real name, good for you. But I don't know how to say it. Biker Dog says, honestly, the Glencoe, if you're not away from a crazy night, is actually a great place for the cost of full hookups. There you go. Yeah, they've got full hookups there. Some of the campgrounds only have limited numbers of full hookups, so if you're looking to come out for full hookups, it's kind of hard to find a spot. I know Pappy Hoyle has quite a few, but that's 7 miles out. Shade Valley has a lot. That's 7 miles out the other way. So it is what it is. But if you call early enough, but I know a lot of places aren't booking the 85th until the end of August. So just keep trying. Kurt says, so what do you think the rally's becoming commercialized? I think it has been for a long time. It's not the way it was back in the 70s and 80s, they say. I see you guys. The Gas Monkey's open. It's been open all last week. They were just slinging beer and selling T-shirts. And now we met some people a little while ago. They said they actually got pizza and hamburgers. So they don't have their full menu open yet, but hopefully sometime this week they'll be open. Rowan saying hi to Janice. There's Chad. You know, I was looking today, Chad. It did look a little smoky. But the other day when I approached him, it didn't. It looked really clear. So he said, depending on the smoke, whether he's going to come or not. Janice said, hi. Mike's on. Hey, Mike, I'm here. I'm helping my neighbor. Partly cloudy in Minnesota. 80. Oh, he's 88. That's good. Good for you. Thanks for helping your neighbor. There's Neil. He's eating over there. Daryl says, not this year, but heading to Banks all week and getting harder to watch, missing it. I know. Well, maybe next year we'll see it, Daryl. Lynn's on. Howdy, folks. He sends me his countdown. I think he's only got 3 days left till he gets here. Dawn's on, not me. Instead of Dawn's here, it says not me. Still no new truck. We'll have to take you truck shopping when you get up here, Glenn. Pied Piper's on. He said, I wish I could be there. Us too, Pied Piper. Do you guys have double X large? I think most places have up to 5X large. So if you're double X, I don't think you'll have a problem finding a t-shirt, Rowan. Great job on the shirt. Thanks. Yeah, we had a guy make that up. That's what our new stickers are, and then that's what he just had the shirt. I didn't get any. I want to try to lose some weight before I buy any more clothes. And the Biker Dog says, hit the thumbs up button. It's on his side, right there. George says, Dan Kite pinstriping, my friends, bike during the first OC Bike Week. Yeah, you guys must have did his bike. Thank you. P.S. He still works. He still looks great in 20 years plus later. There's Nicole. I know, aren't we all? So did you guys make it in? I think you were supposed to arrive today, Nicole. Dave's Crazy Trailer. He's going to be here Thursday. There's AS Pipes. That's Mrs. Nikki. Mr. Nikki. It is a dropper shoe, big drop, so hopefully it won't last too long. They'll be here Wednesday. Sorry, Nicole. Tammy Tam, you're great. Thanks, Kurt. Bob swats my blood pressure pills for 3 days and kind of woozy. Oh no, Tom, that's not good. There's Billy. Hey, Dave's Crazy Trailer. So they're talking to him.
Here, let me switch the camera around, and you guys can watch some of the stuff going down the street.
Layout, layout.
Settings, camera. Hey, I'm still there. Yeah, they might see a few bikes go by.
Go up. You can see all the bikes down the streets. No, not in the middle. That won't be until
till Friday.
Friday morning. I
Yeah,
think.
so Thursday night at 2 a.m. they will close the street down, and from there it'll be closed all the way till Monday morning at 2 a.m. It'll close.
Beer cakes.
Yes, so they'll have both towers down for that, and but yeah, so all that'll happen. We got that from the chief, so you guys can kind of see a little bit of Main Street. We'll show you a little bit. There's looking down. I don't know what direction is that. That's towards the Indian dealer, whatever direction that is. Yeah, the sun's going down, so that's west. So here goes the motorcycle. One Eye Jack's across the street. We're over here at Loud American. We didn't say everybody that. Check out Loud American. Well known for.
Big tips.
Yeah. That way we can turn it around and you won't see her eating.
I know.
And so lots of people here. Seeing people coming down the street. Pretty busy. Pretty busy. Hey, you're live.
So Art's on. He says, I'm here. 22 thumbs up. So
Art
I show
who?
118.
Art I know?
No,
Oh, another Art.
Damn scarred.
Okay.
So yep, give us a thumbs up if you're on. Oh, sorry, you can't see me. Give us a thumbs up, Art says. Karen says, my friend will be there on Tuesday at the
I
Knuckle
should try
Store.
to talk this way when you're talking. Your face and
Well, Sid's on. He says, I rode that ride yesterday, Skyline Drive in Rapid City. Take you past the dinosaur park. I see we were up that way the other day, and I said, we need to go up there. He didn't go.
done it, been there, done that. It's a nice ride, but it's all uphill. It's probably more fun going down. I don't remember it. But we went out there to see the dinosaurs.
Such an intense
No,
look
not
on
that
your- Steven says, I'll be there tomorrow. Any rides planned this week?
Yes, we're riding with the police chief on Wednesday. Now, we still have to go one day next week. We're going out to Nemo because we haven't ate at the Branding Iron. So we got to do that next week. I don't know when that's going to be yet. It kind of depends a lot on the Gas Monkey Garage. He's been so nice to us that if he's there today and we get done and we can talk to him and find out when his official opening is going to be, we go from there. Right now, I think they're serving hamburgers and pizza. And then outside, they got the hot dogs and the funnel cakes.
Corn dogs, funnel cakes.
Yeah.
So Bill, Crap on a Cracker, Dan Kite is on 5th and LaSalle? Near 5th and LaSalle.
They're almost across the street from JP Cycles at an angle. Okay. That Rumble on, right on, that tent where they sell the used motorcycles, he's across the street from that. Yeah, you're right next to the adult novelty store.
You turn one way, you get Chinese food. If you turn the other way, you get kids.
There you go. Chinese one way, fun stuff the other way. We actually went out and had chicken the other day out at
Pacola?
it's out by the dam, and they used to have
A long time ago, when an old woman used to own it, was called, her name was Moose Camp, was her last name. And she served chicken in the front, and she had girls in the back.
prostitution. And this is in the 50s, so this wasn't even
Yeah.
back in the 30s or the 40s. And all the girls made sure they let us know that they don't do that anymore.
They just have the chicken in the front.
They have
ain't
all
nothing
young
in the
girls.
back.
They have a lot of young girls working there, and they would have probably had guys beating them door. But it's if you like fried chicken, they got the best fried chicken. They cook it in a pressure.
Yeah, they call it, they roast it, I guess. But it's like deep fried in a pressure cooker. And it's real crispy, crunchy on the outside and real juicy and tender on the inside. Really, really good. Pecola Dam.
So it's over by the 385. It's right before the construction starts if you're coming from the south up. If you're
Yeah,
coming
right.
down, you can catch it. Well, if you go down the 44, you can turn left on 385 and it's gravel. It's rock chip. So it's not really too bad. I did 35 without any trouble. Yeah. And the other way, I wouldn't go the other way. But that way, the left wasn't bad. And then right across the dam, or you can go through Rapid City and come down that way, come down to 16 and go all the way down to 385. Yeah, that takes you there too. We've just been riding.
So Biker Dog says Latin America has the best steak tips. And we thought they were the only business that had steak tips. Almost everybody down here in Sturgis has steak tips.
We're gonna start selling them.
Yeah, you should. There's even a vendor truck down here by across from across from Iron Horse that they got a trailer that's selling steak tips. And it's like, I think they were, which a couple locals said they were. This was the original place that had them. But everybody here has steak tips now.
So Scud 007 says he'll be here Friday and he's excited to see Trev's trick. Have you seen him lately? That's all I'll say. Kurt said drive out to the tar field. We haven't shown that yet. Where are the tar fields at? We'll have to look that up.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about tar fields.
I know where
Out
they
in,
are up in LA.
Yeah, Briar,
Tar pits.
there's some out here. Oh, and the ones in LA. We've been to that one where the dinosaurs are at.
Yep.
Dinosaurs got stuck in the tar pits. Here comes an old car for those that like old cars.
We've had a bunch of them go
Yeah,
by.
there must be a car show someplace here. Or a lot of
It's been
people that
going on all week.
are some people that have a lot of money that bought a lot of fancy old cars live here now. I'm not sure which way it is. There's a bunch of
So-
55 Chevys running around. We just seen since we've been here. I've never seen so many vintage cars next to a car show being here.
So
Just
they want to know
insane.
how far away Cheyenne Crossing is from Sturgis.
Cheyenne
They gotta
Crossing.
go down to
Okay, so
Spearfish.
yeah, so probably
20
from here, if you just went down Spearfish Canyon and didn't stop at the waterfalls, you could probably get there in about 45 minutes to an hour. Would be my best. You could go other way, roundabout ways. You could go out Von Knocker Road, catch 385, catch and go around that way too and get to it. But if you went straight there, the easiest, if you're doing, everybody does Spearfish Canyon. Just go a little farther down Spearfish Canyon to where it dead's in at. That
That's
doesn't dead end.
85.
It's that's
The T's in
that it's right there. That would be your best day. The day you're doing,
Spearfish Canyon.
that's the day you should do Cheyenne Crossing.
So Crap on a Cracker or Bill said, "Oh, okay, I know where it is now." Wayne says, "North Carolina, thinking about you," and he's got some watermelon there. Watermelon's probably season's almost over, isn't it? Two Wheel Rocket says, "Hi everyone, can't make it to Sturgis this year, maybe next year. I hope so."
85th is going to be very crowded. We already can tell by a lot of you saying that, you're not here this year, but we're coming next year. We also heard almost everybody that we talked to here says they're coming next year again. So what you need to do is, if you're wanting to know where we're going to stay, we'll know as soon as the rally's over. We'll make an announcement on that Monday after the rally. We'll tell you where we're going to stay. It's going to be Kathmandu, or if it's going to be one of these other places. And then you can call then and start booking. We found out from Shade Valley, and this is a week ago, they already have 400 reservations in for the 85th already. So right now, it's going to get crazy. So you need to, a lot of places won't book anything until the rally's over, because they usually give everybody that's there right now has a chance before they pull away, they can book their spot over. But once you pull out of the driveway, it's fair game. So
So Terry, if you walk 10 feet, you'll be able to buy a T-shirt. You want to know if anybody here was selling T-shirts?
actually, you don't have to walk 10. Well, they're selling them inside here too. Yeah.
I don't know. Joe says crazy. Sounds like some good chicken. Yeah, it was. I want some of that fried chicken. That looks good. Yeah, it was. If you watch the video, you'll see it.
It was just dark and crunchy, and it was like,
so
well,
good.
they make it in a pressure cooker, but it's grease in the pressure cooker. It's kind of like KFC, but there's no comparison.
No.
But what they even do is they put the big pieces in first, and as it's cooking, they'll put the leg and the wing, so that way it's all done at the same time. And so the outside's really crunchy, and the inside's real juicy. It's not like you open up, sometimes you get that chicken, and it's all dried out. This is not like that.
Oh, it's a bug.
Plus,
Heck of a bug.
there you go. Can you guys see that? We know they'll come back. I'll get another shot when they come back the
Yeah.
second time, because
Nobody ever drives down Main Street once.
yeah, most time it's a dozen times they go around and around and around, and
Leading a ride to Spearfish Canyon to Cheyenne Crossing.
Daytona's like that. I wish Daytona would make the street one way, to where they have to go all the way down to across the bridge. You go all the way around. That would stop. Sometimes we sit here in an hour and see a bike go by 20 or 30 times, revving the motor up, doing stupid stuff. And it's like, we don't want to see you that. We don't. That's what's always funny is all these guys that think they're showing off by their stereos loud or smoking their tire or whatever they're doing. We all stand here and the same thing we think is, how stupid are you? Isn't that what you think? When you hear
Oh,
that?
yes. So, of course,
We got a guy right there gonna rev up his bike. Look at me, look at me. But that's what he's thinking. They got the stereo all cranked up. But well, most of them, it's like stereos, There's a lot. There's a lot, like in Harmon Beach.
There we go.
That would get you a ticket,
Yeah.
about a $500 ticket for doing that. So
I will have my radio up pretty loud. So when you're on the bike, it doesn't seem like it's crazy loud. But if you're the guy next to you, it seems ridiculous.
what I look at is if I'm riding down Main Street here, I don't need my radio loud. I'm looking. Now, if I'm going down the highway, yeah, we need it loud enough so we can both hear it on the back of our bike.
But he'll always do that. It'll be a good song, and we come up to a stop sign, and he turns it down.
Yeah, because I don't want
Once
everybody.
again.
There's not everybody at an intersection doesn't need to hear my music. And if you're going down Main Street, you're experiencing it. It's more of an experience. Yeah. Well, that's what the police in Ormond Beach said. Because guys that squeal their tires or rev their bikes up, you can hear it a block away. These stereos now they're hearing 3 blocks away. So when these guys drive through the neighborhoods at night, 3 o'clock in the morning, night,
Oh,
and so, well, I always do the one. I'll give you one before I get it. I always say I always want to go up to those old guys in the 70s, 60s, 70s playing rap music, and I want to know the name of that song, and I want to know the artist. And I'll bet you money they won't know. They're trying to track.
young
Yeah,
girls.
we got that at the river. These guys buy. Yeah.
Good old 70s rock and roll.
All right, do your thing.
Okay, Glenn says, I guess he's asking if we're going to lead a ride through Spearfish Canyon into Cheyenne Crossing and end up at kickstands with the gravel.
Who's going to read that?
No, I'm assuming he's asking us if we're doing that.
No.
We don't have that planned.
We will go to Spearfish Canyon as soon as we find out when the vendors are going to be open there, because we want to see who the vendors are down there. So sometime between now and during the week, rally week, we will make it to Spearfish Canyon. But I don't know if we're going to go any farther than just at the lodge.
Oh, Biker Dog says he's not sure exactly what weekend it is, but Rush No More Campground has a big car show out there. So that's, but I mean, I don't know. We're staying right there. I don't see him out there. I see him here on Main Street.
So what we got to look at, well, one of the things that are going crazy right now is I can't believe how many places, like out at the Full Throttle Saloon, Monday, Tuesday, they're having a semi contest.
Semi truck.
Tractor trailers. Show. A show. Custom show. Why would you do that in the middle of a motorcycle rally? I could see it maybe doing it the last weekend when things slow down, but you're going to take up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of the rally. Why would you? Now he's trying to enlarge his parking lot, but what happens when all the semis get there and they decide they want to leave and the parking lot's full of motorcycles? You're not getting out of there till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. What do you want to say?
I was just asking if you saw Sean's post. They said over at the Full Throttle Saloon they have a terrible downpour.
You're at the wrong place. Terrible downpour. You're at the wrong place. Oh, you didn't get to see him talk. That was Neil talking. I didn't have the camera turned
I
around.
know you had me.
Yeah. So here we go. We'll flip the camera back around. I put my reading glasses on so I can see again.
Oh, I know.
Camera.
So
Flippy.
Biker Dog, if you have a domicile at the Buffalo Chip, you cannot stay during the rally there. You can, but you have to pay. The free part comes
It's 3
any
weeks.
other time of the year except for Sturgis Rally.
So what you get is if you do a domicile there,
You can stay at the
you
Buffalo
can
Chip
stay
for
at the
free.
Buffalo Chip for free boondocking. If you want electric, it's $5, but you can't do the 3 weeks around the rally.
No.
That's the rule.
Sense, what is it during the rally? None or really?
Well, it's $1,500 for the rally, plus your passes.
Kurt says,
It's just for electric and water.
see like a party, just getting started. That's right.
It's
There's Jeffrey
once
Pope.
in a lifetime.
Hey, Bob and Tam, Soundstream on. No, but Wednesday it'll be on. Oh, shoot. No, it won't.
What? What are you talking about?
He wants to know if you've got your Soundstream on. Jeff Pope.
He wants to know what? Oh, when do they say Tuesday or Wednesday? They're going to be here Wednesday.
Wednesday.
But you wouldn't see the video till the next day.
And you're not going to get it put on Wednesday
Why?
because you're going on Chiefs ride.
Well, that ain't going to last all day.
We'll see. So,
I got to call Sinister Sound. We're getting a new radio on this my bike. I bought a radio and then Sinister Sound said they'd install it for me instead of me doing it myself. It's easier for me to film it if somebody else is doing it versus me trying to do it, trying to film at the same time.
Thanks, Gary. But I'm going to put up our email, and then you can text us. No, email us. Give me your phone number, and I'll text you our number. And then hopefully we can meet up somewhere.
I don't know. What's her name? She'll come back.
Okay.
Well, here we go.
Good.
Hey, we're having a party
We
here.
knew you'd be here.
Yeah.
How are you, Tam? Good, good.
Tell everybody who you are.
Charlie Mirendorf from Lake Mills, Wisconsin.
All right. Well,
Alex Mirandor from Lake Mills, Wisconsin.
are you a son, a brother, or?
Son.
So,
And I'm the wife and the mother. Hi,
Oh.
I'm Rhonda from Lake
Is that why you got a W on your hand for wife?
For wife or Wisconsin?
You need to have one that says M means money. She's in charge of the money. Sam's going to give an official sticker. And here you go. Whoops. Official sticker for the club. And appreciate you watching.
yeah, for sure. Always for sure. The insight that you provide. I mean, we've been coming here for years, but the insight that you provide for people visiting is awesome.
Well, what we found out too is we've had people that's been coming like 40 years, and they're like, we didn't know that was going on.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's why we started this, because it is. There's so much going on, and it's unless you know, it's like Moonshine Gulch.
Yeah.
Well, I found that out after I put the video up. Big and Rich did their first video there, and I put a tag on there in the comments that you can click on it. And you can actually see the video. They're sitting in front of the old stove they got there, a barrel stove. They're sitting in front of that singing their song. They start out in Deadwood, but then they jump over there, and I'm like, that's really cool. I wish I would have known so I could have said it in the video.
One or two.
But
We
yeah,
did
we did spearfish today, and then we were at the Full Throttle. Went to the Stone House, and then we came in.
Stone's House is open now, isn't it?
Yeah,
Good crowd out there.
yeah, no band yet.
Not yet.
But yeah.
We're gonna go today. I think we're gonna go tomorrow.
Yeah.
And because when we went by the other day, they were closed,
Yeah.
so we weren't able to make it there.
Nice.
So we still got to do that. This Wednesday we're doing the police ride, riding
Sure.
with the chief. That's gonna be kind of it's $55. He's got the best price, and his money all donates to the kids. They do a lot of programs here to introduce the police to the kids. They're not afraid. They're not. They know they can come, and they do a lot of events with them. Put on stuff. So his money all goes to that.
Sure.
And so that's gonna be a fun ride. And then we're gonna do that Wednesday, and that's really the only. Well, she's gonna probably do the bells ride
Oh, sure. Yeah.
and ride with the women. But other than that, that's probably the only rides we'll do. But we still got to get out to Nemo and eat at the Branding
Oh,
Iron.
nice.
And spearfish, we do spearfish when the vendors open up out at the lodge.
Yeah.
We always like to see who's out there.
Oh, yeah.
And that's about. We went out to the dealership today, kind of see the vendors that they had out there. And
It's like Vance and Heinz, are they all set?
they're not. They're set up, but they're not open today.
Not open.
A lot of them aren't going to open until Tuesday. So I think a lot of this fell into problem because Milwaukee just
With the
ended,
120
winded
first.
yesterday.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
everybody's heading this way now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so that should be. I think that's what's making some of the vendors not show up. There was KST was out there. Zero. Rick Rack.
Yeah.
Was there any other big ones out there? There's a guy doing lighting. Most of the other ones were just small places, nothing too big. I would probably wait till Tuesday or Wednesday to go back out if I was going to go out. That way, more of the vendors are there. You can check out
Yeah,
more
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like same thing with JV Cycles here. They're not going to be
Yeah.
Tuesday. They'll get everything going on Tuesday.
Yeah.
They said. So we wanted a cover for her bike, and they already moved it outside into the tent. And I'm like, can you go get it? No.
Right.
We got one of them cheap ones off the internet. Oh, there's Highway Vixen.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
And,
Well, you guys are at the Buffalo.
no, we're over here at Kathmandu.
Oh, you're at Kathmandu.
Yeah, so we're doing that this year.
Oh, sure.
And well, the problem with the Buffalo Chip, nothing wrong with it, but they have so much stuff going on. I have a hard time getting out of there
Sure.
because I'll be riding along. I'm like, oh crap, look what they're doing. Look at the bikini girls. Let's get and I can't. We're there. They got nothing really going on other than we have our meet and greet
Oh, you know,
Monday.
put that up.
Sunday. Next Sunday, we have the meet and greet at the Buffalo Chip, but it'll be at Camp Zero. That's free to get in. That's 2 to 4. Friday night, we'll be there when the Badgers have that ride in.
Yep.
They're doing a meet and greet up at the Crossroads. So we'll be up there for a while on Friday night. We're not going to ride in.
Yeah.
Because they're not going through the beer cans and stuff. They're not doing that till Wednesday night.
Yep.
We're not even going to go into Buffalo Chip on Monday. Yeah, on Friday. And then so Sunday is the meet and greet down there, which that's a good one to go to because you get to meet Adam Sandoval and we've got a bunch too.
Yeah.
A lot of them come. I don't know if you watch any RV. We got somebody we watched for years called Nomadic Fanatic. He's going to be there. He's got about 300,000 subscribers. He's actually been living on the road for 12 years. He started out in a van. Now he's got a motorhome. He's got a girlfriend. He started riding bikes a couple years ago. We had him in Daytona on our channel.
So yes,
And,
Tom.
Yes, Tom. So that's kind of what I don't know what I was agreeing to.
No,
No money.
Men do have tent camping available.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, not normally. She knows better than to sell me
Like I
out.
said, we rolled into Sturgis and we were at J&P and then we were going to go to One Eye Jack's and I said, I bet you Bob and Tam.
Yep.
That's
Our
about
weekly live.
American. I
Yep.
said, I
Our
bet
weekly
you.
live.
I came
Wasn't
up
too
and I
hot.
look and I go, you ain't gonna believe this. There they are.
Yeah.
But we've been watching you guys for the last 4 weeks on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just yeah, sorry, but yeah.
So it's just it started to get exciting.
Yeah.
You know, it's the bikes. We can see a big difference here on Thursday. That's when we started. And then Friday night, all the campers and tow haulers, all of them started rolling in. And some of the vendors say they think it's a little low. But I mean, a lot of it could be because of Milwaukee.
Yeah.
So, but I'm hoping that will bring some of the people here.
Sure.
Because a lot of foreigners come to Milwaukee. And so I'm hoping some of them, like we talked to, went out to Wyatt's lemonade stand,
Mm-hmm.
and he said he had a French person yesterday. They couldn't speak no English, but they seen a video. I don't know if it was, he didn't know. I said, well, you got to turn your phone on and have it to, change it to language, and then you can talk back and that way you can talk back to them.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's really cool that those people are coming here. And that's my next saying is we need to spend more money advertising overseas.
Yes.
Because we're getting older and those people don't have nothing like what we have here.
And they're willing to come.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And to get them to be able to come in and see what we do, and I think it could bring a new life to Sturgis
Absolutely.
and could extend this out farther than we might do.
Well, there again, I think
See somebody?
I think
Good to see you all. Get to Sturgis.
well, hey, Bob,
So
thank
that's-
you very much.
Highway
See you guys,
Vixen.
Tam.
For those
Nice to
that,
meet you guys.
We'll see you
All
later.
right. Thank
See ya.
you.
thank you for watching.
Thanks for
Bye,
everything you
guys.
do. Seriously.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for-
Thank you.
So
Oh, not just me. I'm a mess. All right.
just like she went through a hurricane here. She's been riding today.
I have.
She did her hair all fancy this morning. We had to move the trailer. I didn't see Neil anywhere at 6:00 this morning when we were moving the trailer. She heard it. We already got a routine, but
I was up and trying to get dressed so I could go to the. I came in here by 7:00 thinking I was going to get something to eat out, but it don't open.
yeah,
until
don't
8.
they? Yeah, they haven't started early yet.
Monday they're going to start. Yeah.
But they have they're almost everybody's got food now. We actually ate at Side Hacks the other. We haven't done breakfast, but Side Hacks actually the other day when we ate there, they had pretty good food. What'd you
I
say?
had soup. I had
What'd you
soup.
have?
Soup.
She tried to find soup the other day, but all they had was clam chowder.
Well, everybody's on rally menu, so
Yeah.
nobody's got any soup. I like soup. So EV Charger Fast says if you had to pick one place, the tent campsite location, only one, where would you pick?
Do you want it local? See, that's the problem you have. Do you want it? You don't matter where you travel to.
He never said just no.
No. No, I do. The ultimate place would be Chris's.
Probably.
If that's where you want to stay in Spearfish. If you wanted to stay here, there's a lot of good places, but you need to get here early. Probably, we talked about this the other day, probably the one down by us. What's the one that they never let us tour it?
Oh, Rushmore Shadows.
Rushmore Shadows is
Oh.
all in the woods.
Rush No More.
Yeah, Rush No More. Sorry, wrong place.
Rushmore Shadows is in.
Days Inn's not bad, but I just don't like Days Inn because they charge you 25 cents to take a shower. And I'm not paying to take a shower.
Yeah.
And the
For like
reason,
3 minutes.
well, the reason they do it,
75 cents.
the reason
We don't want to go stinky.
The reason they charge is because they're right there. The highway people just drive in and start using the shower, putting their clothes in there, doing laundry and stuff. So by them putting the coin thing in there, it stops that.
Yes, I do.
So they should have a pass where you got a dummy coin you can put in for people that are staying. But I mean, that's a pain. You're in the middle of the shower and it turns off. Got to put another quarter in. Turn it again.
Water on you.
Yeah, I got a quarter. Where's my shorts? Oh, I got none on. You're gonna have to wear your shorts inside there or your fanny pack. Put your fanny pack on, keep the quarters in.
He always those signs when you go into a restaurant it says no shoes, no shirt, no service. He always tells those poor little girls, the hostess that sit you. He's like, so that means I can take my pants off and walk in, and they're like, no.
But it doesn't say anything about
It's
pants.
about pants.
So next time you go to a restaurant, they say that. Take your pants off and see if they throw you out. They can't do it. I'll get somebody to do it.
Right.
No.
How many bikes usually come? A lot. I don't know.
Probably looking at, they make up numbers. So I would say realistically, you're probably looking at anywhere from 100 to 200,000 bikes could be here. But what's hard about it is you can't count because so many people like us, we'll bounce in town here maybe 10 times in a day. So if you count us 10 times, so realistically, you could be looking at probably 50 to 75,000 bikes around here. But see, what you got to watch is there's people that go to Hill City that never come to Sturgis. They don't go to Black Hills. They go out with their buddies. They do that. People staying out of Custer. They never come here. So it's hard. There's no humanly way you could count the attendance here.
There you go.
Probably drives at
Yeah,
night.
he can
Oh,
ride
that's
at
the
night.
owner of One Eye Jacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okan. His name is Okan.
Yeah. He's got a scooter. He's the closest thing to a motorcycle he's got. At least he's got a scooter.
So,
Scooter dooter.
are you talking about Hart Ranch? Because I guess he must stay out there. This is the guy that asked about tent
Okay.
camping. But he said that they're the lowest booking they ever had this year. And he's blaming it because of the 85th. Another thing that's going on this weekend is in Milwaukee. So I don't know if some people aren't coming in early because they're
Here goes the
going
black
to
dog.
Milwaukee. Oh,
They don't have our doggy anymore.
it was a year ago today.
Poor Charlie.
Don't go there.
I just it's tough. You get them. She wants another one, but I'm not ready for a dog while we're still doing all this. We lost our babysitter we had. She moved to Kansas. A little far to drop him off.
She said that we could use the dog she's got now, and I said that's a little far because to go
In
back
Kansas,
and forth,
1,000 miles. A little far to drop a dog off.
Yeah.
And it ain't on our way. It's closer to St. Louis than it is to 40 or the
Hopefully
10.
you're getting your area mowed nicely like you did last year. We did get it mowed.
Yeah.
You just mowed it yesterday.
Yeah, Neil mowed it before we camped. Neil's
So
a
did you mow it last year, biker dog?
You guys get a picture of me mowing out there?
no.
I thought maybe you did. See my nose and my head's all burned up.
Yeah.
You need sunscreen too.
I'm trying to look like Bob.
We're gonna head out, guys.
All right. Thanks for stopping by.
Stop by and see Dan. Okay,
Tell them
pinstriping.
again where you're located.
Where you guys at?
Near 5th and Lozelle, next to the Dirty Shop.
What do you do?
We do custom pinstriping and art. Me and my beautiful wife, Gina. That's this. 30 years in a row.
Love you guys.
All
Love
right,
you
guys.
guys.
Take care.
Nice to meet you.
Is your son coming this year? He'll be over there.
All right.
The
So
son also does pinstriping,
Yes.
but we only see him. He's usually, well, he's in Milwaukee, but he also does Pig Trail Harley Davidson. If you go down there, that's his son. Dan Kite's son does art. He does a really good job too, but he's
Yeah.
never done any work for us.
he'll be down here at One Eye Jack.
Yeah, on the corner.
I think Richard Rawlings are around.
Thinks
Okay,
he's around.
We'll go
I
down
think
there and see
I think he's probably going to be here all the way
for
through
the rest of
Raleigh.
the rally.
But we didn't get to talk to him yet. When we seen him the other day, he was trying to do some FaceTime on his phone, so we didn't want to interrupt him then. So we're gonna get over there. Maybe after we can leave here at 6:30, maybe we'll ride the bike over there if it ain't raining, and we'll check out with him and maybe give an update. Maybe we'll have it on Monday already. Have our official Monkey Garage day.
Most campground places will have tent sites available. You just have to show up.
That's right. But the problem you have when you come in later is finding a perfect spot. Because even where we're at Kathmandu, there is some shade. Right around the house there's some shade. And you always want your tent to where the shade is
On the east
east
side.
side. So that way, when the sun comes up, no, you want it on the west side. Because you want it so where the sun is, you have shade in the morning. That's what you want. There's Dan Kite revving up that bike. One of them guys. He's just being funny. And he races cars now. We
He
got a lot
does.
of people.
Yeah.
We got some subscribers over at Kathmandu. They race. They're cranking up the AC/DC tonight. Or they got a band coming in tonight or what? I don't know if you guys can hear the music. Hopefully you can't. No, we may have to flip to the other side. Let's flip around the other. Let's flip around the other side anyway. That way you can see behind us. You can see stuff going by. They got Thunderstruck on. Well, I'm just gonna sit on the counter for it. Talk to him, Neil, while we're doing that.
Oh, hi guys. It's my turn again. Weather's not been too bad. I mean, last couple of days is a little cooler, so it made it a lot nicer for me. But it's still in the high 80s, low 90s, and it's still killing me. But you know, the bottom line is, if it gets above 55, I'm sweating. So, you know, it's kind of
Tam calls him her Eskimo.
snowman.
Yeah, snowman. That's it. Snowman. Eskimo, snowman. It's all the same. So now you guys can see behind us. If you want to see some stuff going on, some bikes going by. As soon as Tam moves around over here. There we go. Turn around. Can you hear any music? Let us know. I don't want to lose the few pennies that I get off this video. But yeah, we've been doing really, really good. We want to give a big shout out for all of you that have been watching the channel. Appreciate Gas Monkey Richard over there. Has been giving us some time, and so far I'm hearing that no other YouTubers getting the info that we're getting. The problem, not the problem, but the good thing about us is we're all about promoting rallies. You know, we're not looking for that clickbait. Look what he's doing. Look what they did. Oh no. You know, who cares? You're here for the week. Hopefully he's going to be in business for a long time. Hopefully he'll be able to keep it open for the winter. You know, nobody knows. I think it's going to be tough, but hey, maybe the guy's willing to pay somebody to sit there and do nothing if there's nothing going on. Or if it's just barely making money or making no money. But it's great to have a new business in town. It doesn't matter who it is. If somebody, you know, if they came in and brought, what's that bar down in Las Vegas down there on the strip? Hogs and Heifers. It'd be great if they came out here and opened a bar. You know, that'd be a really cool thing. Should talk to them. Open a bar down the street.
Kathmandu doesn't have a gift shop, but they've got a few little things in their office. You can buy like items you need, like matches or charcoal. Oh, we can't have charcoal.
Right.
I don't know. They do have a little.
But they don't.
Shop.
Right now, I don't think they made shirts up or anything, and we'll talk to them about that for next year. The idea is make shirts up without years on them. That's what I would do. You know, like my shirt, I ain't got no year on it.
Yeah.
We were gonna make a Sturgis shirt. You know, 85th maybe you could do it. 84th, I wouldn't put a year on it. So that way you can reuse them, or you can resell them next year if you don't sell them. Because sometimes you just want a shirt, like our hardest shirts that we buy. She bought a new shirt today. I got a great deal. It was a $65 shirt. It was marked on sale for $35. She went to register, and somebody screwed up and wasn't supposed to have the sale price on it. So she said, well, because you guys are Bob and Tam, I'll honor the price. She went over there with so many of them on the rack. She said, screw it. I'm just going to leave them at $35. So
Because that's what she said. She says, these aren't on sale. This got marked wrong. I said, well, there's a whole bunch of them over there. So she went over there, and she came back. She said, I'm not doing it.
she says, I'll just let everybody have a great deal.
So
there
Timothy
you go.
Hooker wants to know if Jack Nicholson will be riding in, Easy Rider. I don't know. I haven't heard that.
It
But
could be. You
you
never
never know.
There's a lot of famous people that, you know, we're not going to sit down here on Main Street 24 hours a day, but you could sit down here and you're going to see a lot of famous people come down Main Street. And sometimes they come down just for a day. They come in, right? You have their bike shipped in or however they got here and come in and ride. We've missed a lot of people. You know, Arnold Schwarzenegger's been here. There's just been tons of people like that come in, but they're more trying to experience the rally versus look at me, I'm a star.
Yeah. They just wanna blend in and have a good time.
Yeah.
So yes, George. I don't know if they're as bad as last year, but the flies and mosquitoes are out.
Well, here's what's going on. Is we found this out a couple years ago. Why do the flies get so bad around rally? They call them rally flies. Well, these flies come out of the ground. So when they cut all the fields, especially now when it's so dry, they're cutting all the fields down. That's where the flies come from. These flies bite. So
Yes,
we're
they
going to do
bite.
we should add that to the video for Monday. That things you need to bring. You know, you need to bring
Bug spray.
bug spray.
Fly
You need
swatter.
fly swatter, wherever you're staying at. Even in a tent, you need a fly swatter. You know, you need some suntan lotion. It's cheaper to bring it with you because everything's more expensive here unless you go out to Walmart. Spearfish Walmart is closer than Rapid City, but Rapid City is a bigger Walmart.
Right.
Plus, there's other choices you can make when you go to
Mama.
Rapid. Try not to talk over each other.
That was when we had our things on, wasn't it?
It still can mess up.
I don't know.
Anybody say they can hear music?
I don't know. Nobody said anything.
Can you
but
hear any
I
music?
might be very far behind. They base the numbers on part of the amount of bikes. They used to that. I don't think they do that anymore. Supposedly, they estimate the amount of bikers by garbage they collect.
Well, here's what has happened this year. Somebody said the city's filing bankruptcy. They are not filing bankruptcy. But what happened this year, they fell short of last year's budget. And what was great about this is an article written up in the Rapid Times from the treasurer of the city. He said the problem we have in Sturgis right now is ever since the 75th, it's been getting smaller and smaller every year. I wonder who's been talking and telling you that story. So that's the problem. It's not, they're not getting the sale. The sales tax isn't coming in as big as what they thought. And it is. This is nowhere near even what the traffic was back on the 74th when we were here. And now I think the 85th will be our last big rally. They say they can't hear no music? Okay.
Okay.
That's great.
So
XN Biker, you come into the rally.
So, Tom, I guess if you're looking for a T-shirt at a campground, you probably can buy a T-shirt from them. But I mean, as other for gift shops, I know.
I'm not sure if Catmandu has.
Catmandu has cozies.
Yeah, koozies he bought. He's giving them away right now. Okay. As long as you can't really make out the music, that should be fine. Hopefully.
There is a Gold Wing place to go to. EV Charger Fast. It's they're going to have a bike show at the Buffalo Chip.
That's
called
Saturday.
Wango Tango.
It's the first.
I'll have to look
Either Friday or Saturday.
I've got my list. I'll bring up in here in the future.
Yeah.
We've been almost out. It's been 21.
Holy smokes. We thank everybody for coming on to Bob and Tam today, giving you great information. Tam's going to go through a schedule soon. Probably going to take her half a show to go through all the shows that are going on, bike shows,
And
all
places
that.
we're going to be.
And we'll post this soon, or hopefully this week sometime. She'll get it all done, and we'll have to figure out how we're going to be able to post it because it's going to be pretty big. But we'll definitely have it on the Facebook pages. I don't know if we can make it enough to go on a YouTube post. But we'll be able to put it on both Facebook pages. You'll be able to email us if you want
I'm
it.
going to try to put it on our website too, so you can go to our website and find it too. But it's not there yet. So Evie, I would say he wants heavy metal, so I would try Full Throttle.
Well, Saliva's going to be out here. There's going to be a bunch of bands.
And a couple of bands. I know it's Bad
Buck Cherry. Yeah, the Buck Cherry is pretty headbanging. So there's
Hey, Doug.
she'll go through the list and tell you. You'd have to email us, and I could write down some of the bands that are here. But typically, there's more headbanging music here than there is anything else.
Because not into country.
But I mean, there's some rock and roll. There's a Van Halen tribute band. Def Leppard is going to be out at
Asia's gonna be out
Kickstand.
here.
Yeah, Asia's here.
T-shirts are only available online.
Kid Rock's out here. Jelly Rolls, kind of. I guess you could consider it kind of country, but Cheap Trick. You can't talk. Same moron as a while ago. See? They always got to show off. Wait to see if the cops get him.
Right now, it's 105. It's a little cooler here. I think earlier.
We're probably in the 80s now.
It was 87. Nope, just you, Bob. I don't know what I'm behind. Neil is ready for Alaska weather. Yes, he is. It's the idiot gold winger with the XN and the Warrior Princess coming from New Jersey in Minnesota now. Okay. We'll see
Travel
you guys
safe.
when you get here. Anybody coming out, be safe getting here. I know there's a lot of you on the road today, so be safe getting here. Don't need a motorcycle to go. Just go and experience it. That's what I was going to tell somebody a couple of comments back. You don't need a motorcycle to come, but you will have to park further away and walk like to downtown. But any place you can go, you can ride a car or two. Somebody else just called and said they can't ride anymore. They're going to stay out in Rapid City. They wanted to know if they could go to the dealership, and they do have car parking at Black Hills Harley, so you can't.
So the only problem you have, especially if you're handicapped, It's really tough to get anywhere close to Main Street here. You could drop somebody off like at the Harley dealer on the side street, and then you could park at the church. We did a parking video just probably last week showing you places you can park. It's in the title. It says parking for cars.
Oh,
So
the bus.
we show you that. You can get passes for the bus. You can also get, now you can't take a Polaris, I don't think, down Main Street here because it's not wide enough. But you can pretty much get everywhere else with like a Polaris or something.
Yeah.
What's your breaking news, Neil?
I read a thing this morning saying that the bus is going to actually ride or do a drive out to El Zeta.
Yeah.
If you didn't hear.
Yeah. $50 a person. So yes, if you wanted the trip, but it's very limited. The bus is taking out one bus load of people to Topless Tuesday this year, which is not a bad idea because if I get time, we're going to go take a video and show you how far it is. The bad thing about Topless Tuesday is a couple things. One, it gets really crowded. It's hard to see anything that's going on. Last year, they stopped everybody from videotaping. You can only take pictures. The other bad thing is people drink so much. On the way back, there's a lot of accidents and stuff. People have died getting out of there, getting back to Sturgis, because you got a couple thousand bikes on the highway at one time. Cops are all over the place once you get on the way back. You can't even stop on the way in and stop at the Montana sign and even take a picture. There's a cop sitting there. So that kind of sucks. So there's some issues about that. And so we're not going to get real into it tonight, but just something, we've stopped doing it. It just isn't worth all the aggravation of getting out there. What's her name back here? Highway Vixen. She does it. I think she's one of the announcers or something out there now. But we don't even fool with it anymore. There's just so much other stuff to see. We've got access.
The whole day.
We've got access to over here. One Eye Jack. She can get up there with the girls. We've also got Side Hacks. She won't be involved, but she'll be there for Wet T-shirt, the dance club upstairs. We've already been invited for all that, so we'll have plenty of stuff to put on Patreon. I don't really need to get out there and do all that.
I usually do the picture on Main twice a day. I think once at noon, and I don't know if the second one's at 4.
I don't know.
I don't know when the second one is, but they usually do it twice a day. So you don't have to be here on a particular day. Just try to be down here around noontime, and you get your.
And it's usually the Friday or the Saturday. We'll check with the guy down there. One of those days is the day that he makes the poster on. But you can buy the picture every day at whatever time it is. He puts it up on the wall there. I don't even know what the name of that place is. It's open year round. It's got all the stuff outside, spinning signs and stuff, and metal signs spinning around, birds flying, a whole bunch of stuff right there, right down the street, probably 2 blocks down the street, 3 blocks. And it's the one that's got the big billboard on the side.
Yeah, something like that. So yes, the chief did say that they were going to let Uber and Lyft drivers come in this year.
Loosened it up. Now, I don't know how loose is, but yeah, some of these people that you see advertising, they can do Uber and Lyft now. The problem is we're getting so many more cars coming into town to where that's what the city kind of looks at. If we can get just a couple cars coming through town and leave all these other cars parked someplace, could end up being a lot better situation. They got a new parking lot out here. We should have filmed that. Right out here, across from the Harley display.
Where the half of the Rumble lot.
Yeah, it's all free parking there for bikes. So that's kind of a neat place to be able to have access to where you could do a little walking. It wouldn't be on Main Street parking, but if it gets really crowded, but that's for motorcycles only, and trikes, but not for anything else. In Main Street here, they really do it to about a trike. Usually, which I didn't ask the city if they do that. They should put here the same thing they do in a lot of other cities. They put how wide they can be. If you're any farther wider than this, you're not allowed to come down the streets because you get so close. I think it's Leesburg does a great job of that. They put a sign up that if your bike's more than 56 inches or whatever,
if your bike's wider than this, you can't come through.
That's right. You got a wide load.
If you're any taller than this, you can't ride the ride. Or if your bag's any bigger than this, you can't take it on the airplane. So there you go. Willie Nelson does not really play anymore. He has been out on tour, but I think they canceled.
He's had some sick. Here we go, another subscriber. Say hi to everybody.
We know him.
We just drove here because we're watching you live, and we said, "Where's that?" Good to see
There
you.
you go.
How you guys doing?
Doing great. And we watch all your videos on the web. So we want to check it out.
Yes.
Good. We'll talk to you later. I know you're too hot.
Did you get new stickers?
Yeah, we gave stickers. Didn't we give you stickers?
No, I didn't get.
Oh, okay. She'll give you a sticker.
Take away from this live show.
So, more people were meeting. It's getting darker and darker. We might get wet. Bring your rain gear. I tried to get a. I wanted to get it. I was gonna get a cover for her bike, a better one. I was gonna get me a seat cover and her a seat cover because I've got the sheepskin and it's probably gonna rain. And my seat's gonna get all wet.
I told her seat cover.
Did you?
What happened? Got something. Cut it.
Neil.
Hi, people. Pating.
Ting to the nation.
The pating.
Neil's been around a long time. When did you start watching us?
Probably from day one.
Have you?
Pretty close.
I know it's been a few years. I remember the one year you came out. That's when that one girl got mad when we were out in Deadwood. That was one of the. I remember that year. That's when you came around and we got you on live quite a few times.
You guys did that right
Yeah.
a couple years ago.
2008.
2008.
No, that's
So let me talk a little bit more because they're turning the music up louder. So here, what she's showing. Let me walk down here. We'll show you a little bit of Main Street. Let me turn the camera back around. Da-da-da-da-da-da. What am I looking at? Settings. Camera. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see. Flip camera around. Done. Back here. All right. So let's go look around while she's yakking. Oh, there's my bike. Tam left hers at home or at the trailer. And when she rode out today, we went out to Rapid City. And then we went also out to, went ahead, Texas Roadhouse. Excellent steak today. Excellent. So we got a lot of bikes you can check out. They're cranking up music. Probably got a band tonight. They have bands. Pretty much everyone's got bands every night right now. Lots of bikes. So it's getting busier and busier. Still letting the cars drive down the street. Oh, look over here. Wave! Happy to be here. So there's the dark clouds. Rain is threatening us. We did bring our rain suits just in case. Got scooters. So it's getting a little quieter now. I guess everybody's thinking about rain. Nobody wants to ride in the rain if you have to. But most of the rain, if it does rain, it lasts about 5 or 10 minutes and it's gone. So that's a good sign. Happy people. Still people out walking around. When we got here, the street was full of bikes. People sneaking out because of the rain. Ain't raining yet. Got a couple drops, but that was about it. So this is looking at Main Street. Got 189 on. We lost a few. So got that music so loud though. The Harley tent opens up on Tuesday. Most of the businesses here, because it depends on your permit. You could got, I think it's a 12-day permit you can get. Trying to catch that bike, but he's already gone. So lots of people sitting outside, even though it might rain. She looks happy. So there's the music. I can get away from that. Don't get gigged on my music. So here's where they have the concerts here on this side of the street. The concerts are right in here. So that's the stage. They're actually setting up for the concert tonight, band. So they have bands here every night. Also across the street, over on that corner over there of One Eye Jack's, that's where they've been having their bands at. At least that's who they had last night. So I'm not sure what they'll have, if that's where their main place is going to be. The Knuckles been having bands every night. So that's next week, Monday. Next week, Monday. A week from now. Rally week. Rally week.
Good luck.
All right, let me switch this back around. I can't see nothing. I need my glasses. Now, by the time you get them, I'll already be done. Oh, I got them on my shirt. Don't do any good there, does it? We're back.
All right, and I'm probably really far behind.
Yes, you are. Should have had Neil answer the questions
I should have. I should have gave him my phone.
because he's on it. He's got comments. He just can't bring them up.
I know he's
So-
writing some people. There's Jeff. There's my Jeff.
He's hiding. He didn't come on the other
Well,
night either.
Janice said she was leaving, and oh, there she is. I guess she's did leave.
So
Does he have a short man syndrome? That guy that drove by.
probably
Hitman dude, does it? Yes, it does have a bus. It has its own bus.
it is. It's the biggest bus in town. 'Cause it's one of those two ones that's got the
Accordion in
in
the
the middle. I don't know what did it say. I can't see without putting my glasses on.
Evie says, thanks for not going to sleep this spot. I'm sure.
It's the reason I do it is because it's so freaking hot. This is the new shirt.
Yeah.
Nah, they can wait till later. Can't order them yet. Monday I'll have the design
Yeah,
set up.
somebody asked if they could, if we'd have them here.
No.
Order them online. We don't deal with all that. We make like $2 a shirt.
Yeah. So I
And
sell
that
them for
way somebody else has the
like
sizes.
$20 or something. I think is what they are. You can go sell them as much as $29, and I figure, well, make a couple dollars on it. That's fine. I don't need to make a killing on T-shirts. That way, I'm not stocking them. You can get them pretty quickly. Especially if everybody orders them at the same time, they probably print them up within a week and get them out to you.
Hey, there's easy.
That stops us from buying them, and then you get stuck with sizes that nobody wants. You know how that goes.
My water, and he's drinking a Coke because they don't have good tea.
No.
It's Sturgis. That's one thing
Well,
bad about
get
Sturgis.
down to Johnny's.
Yeah.
Johnny has good tea. Or not. That's the other end of town. Other end of Main Street.
Hey,
So a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Is it? Hopefully it'll blow it off. Blow the storm away.
Yeah.
It's really
Cool it down,
dark over
though.
there.
It feels
It
good.
could rain any minute.
It could.
I think-
Grammar Pryor says, have a great rally. Not there this year. Say hi to all the Kiwis camping at Elaine. Okay.
All right. You should probably go through your list of things going on.
Are you going to talk to all
No,
those people?
because you need to get that done and get it out of the way, or we'll never get it done. Not going to be able to answer everybody's question. They'll have to wait till after we get her. So what she's going to do is go over a list of some of the events that are going on. So Brian won't give you enough time to write them down. You'll have to come back and watch this. Just look at it now. We've been doing this now for like an hour and 7 minutes. So give it about an hour and 10 minutes by the time she gets it all filed on her phone. And so you can go back and look at it from the beginning, and you can rewatch it, stop it, and you can write down things you want to do and where you want to do it at. So she went through and tried to get as much of the data as possible. We will type, she's got it typed up. We'll put it on Facebook, probably Monday, and she's going to try to put it on. The one we're going to put on our website, bobandtams.com, will be where we're going to be. So you can find, like, for instance, this Wednesday, we're doing the Chiefs ride. You can go to the City of Sturgis Facebook page, and you can sign up for that ride. So we're doing that. That's this Wednesday, the 31st.
Okay, so it starts today. Today is pre-rally, Saturday and Sunday, July 27th and 28th. We're at the Harley-Davidson dealership. It's open, so that's where we were today. Tomorrow, this is just some bands. I've got bands listed too. Gunshot, Billy's at 7 p.m. is a kickstand on the 30th. That's Tuesday. Wednesday, the 31st, we're going to be on the Chiefs ride, and that's going to start at kickstands up at 9 o'clock behind the community center. They're going to have a whole bunch of bands at kickstands. That all starts at 11 a.m. and goes until 7. Thursday, August 1st, whole bunch of bands over at kickstands. We don't have anything planned for Thursday. Friday, the Buffalo Chip, the parade kicks off. We're going to be there with the Badgers and support them while they're there. Downtown Sturgis is having their opening ceremonies. The parade starts at 3. Creed Fisher is going to be at the Knuckle. Leaving Hope at Bad Wolves is going to be at the Buffalo Chip. Corey Kent is going to be at the Iron Horse. Knockouts is going to be at Side Hacks. Jasmine Kane's going to be at Glencoe. And then Kickstands has got a whole bunch of bands listed. I'm not going to list them all. And the Stonehouse Saloon is going to have the Rocks at 11, and the Victory Underground at 7. So then we're going to go to Saturday, August 3rd. So they're going to have bare knuckle fighting at the Buffalo Chip. Sasha's is going to have their block party on LaSalle. Indian Motorcycles is going to have their Main Street dealership ride, and that's going to start at 9 o'clock. Registration kickstands up at 11. Saliva is going to be at the Knuckle Saloon. Thunderstruck and AC/DC tribute band is going to be at the Buffalo Chip. Schools Out Chopper Show is going to be at the Buffalo Chip. Wango Tango and the Honda Goldwing Show, that's going to be at the Buffalo Chip. Motorcycles and Exhibit opens up at the Buffalo Chip on that day. They're going to have the Dennis Cook Garage Built Bike Show. That's going to be on Iron Horse at 11 o'clock. Iron Horse is also going to have Tech 9N9E at 5:30. Jasmine Kane's going to be at 8 o'clock at the Glencoe. Kickstands is going to have a whole slew of bands. They start at 11 and go through like 2 o'clock in the morning. And then Stonehouse is going to have On the Rocks and Victory Underground
We've done the
out
most we've
there.
ever done today, 610 miles.
Sunday, August 4th, there's going to be the Flying Pistons breakfast at the Buffalo Chip,
We usually
8:30 to 10. We're going to be at that. And then from 2 to 4, the Buffalo Chip out at Camp Zero. That's back there in the back side. That's going to be the Content Creators Meet and Greet at Camp Zero's Buffalo Chip. We'll be there. I've got highlighted we want to see Asia, and that's at the Knuckle. The Indian dealership's going to have their block party all day long. The CEO is going to be there. They're going to have Carrie Hart there. They're going to have a bike ride and a bike show, and the whole street's going to be closed down. War Hippies is going to be War Hippies. Corey Marks and Travis Tritt is going to be that day, which is Sunday the 4th at the Buffalo Chip. The XR Show and Dynamixer is going to be at the Buffalo Chip at 11. Formula 6 Racing Go-Karts, that's going to be at Camp Zero at the Buffalo Chip. I've got highlighted we want to see El King at 5:30 at the Iron Horse. They're going to have the Knockouts, 70s, 80s, and 90s classic hard rock at Side Hacks. And then a whole bunch of bands at Kickstands. The Gypsy Moto AMA State Championship's going to be out at the Jack Pine Gypsies. That's going to start at 10 a.m. And the Stonehouse Bar is going to have DJ Jasmine and Borderline. That starts at 11 a.m. and goes to 7 p.m. Monday, August 5th, we're going to have our meet and greet from 10 to 12. That's going to be at Kathmandu. Sturgis Museum is going to have their unveiling for the Scott Jacobs painting. That's going to be at 1 o'clock. We'll be there at that. Noise Pollution AC/DC Tribute Band is going to be at the Knuckle Saloon. The Legends Ride is going to start from Belle Fuchsia at 10 o'clock on Monday, August 5th. The EVO Entanglement Bike Show, which I'm going to have my bike in, is at the Buffalo Chip at 11. I'm going to take it out there before our meet and greet, so it'll be out there. Cordell Winter, Quiet Riot, and Aaron Lewis is going to be at the Buffalo Chip. Stonehouse Saloon, BJ Jasmine, Borderline Music is going to be out there. The AMC Vintage Motorcycle Show is going to be at 11 a.m. at the Iron Horse. Hairball is going to be at 5:30 at the Iron Horse. They're going to have the Knockouts, 70s, 80s, and 90s classic hard rock at Side Hacks. Eli and that's all the bands at Kickstands. I listed all their bands, but they've got like 8 bands all day long. I'm not going to do all of them. Queen Wright is going to be at Full Throttle. Jack Pine Gypsies Pro Climb is going to be at 10 a.m. Jack Pine Gypsies AMA Hot Shoe Flat Track Race will be at 7 p.m. Then that brings us to Tuesday, August 6th. The Biker Bells Ride is going to be starting out in Deadwood. Kickstands up at 9 o'clock. I'm going to do that. Sasha's Sportster Show down there on LaSalle. That's going to be, it doesn't have a time, but I'm going to try to get my bike in that after I do the Bells Ride. The Flyover downtown here in downtown Sturgis is going to be at 2:30. We want to be down here for that. Cody Lee, Dasha, Jelly Roll is going to be at the Buffalo Chip. We're going to try to make Jelly Roll concert. I've got that highlighted. The Indian dealership on Main Street is going to have their Veterans Appreciation Day. Parmalee Country Band is going to be at the Knuckle Saloon. The Sportster Showdown and Dirt Drags is going to be at the Buffalo Chip at 11 o'clock. Little Evil's Performance Bike Build Show is going to be at 12 at the Iron Horse. Baker Burnout Drags at 7 o'clock. Registrations at 7, and they're going to start the racing at 7:30. We're going to try and make that. I've got that written down too. Hairball is going to be at the Iron Horse. That starts around 5:30. Kickstand's got all kinds of music. They are going to have an REO Speedwagon on this day, which I think is Tuesday the 6th. Yes. Uh-oh. I just lost my. So let me get back to where I was. Monday, Tuesday. So there's going to be an REO tribute band at Kickstands. I thought that would be kind of cool. And then the Reverend Horton Howard, he is going to be at Full Throttle. Jack Pine Gypsies Tour is going to be at 10 o'clock over at Jack Pine Gypsies. And the Stonehouse Bar is going to have the BJ Jasmine music and Borderline. And one starts at 11, one starts at 7, or it might end at 7. So that brings us to Wednesday, August 7th. Sturgis Museum Hall of Fame inductees breakfast in Deadwood. I think that's all sold out, but if you want to see some really cool bikes, because a lot of the hamsters go out there, they're going to have a ton of those bikes. That is where we're going to meet at 11 o'clock at the Deadwood Lodge, and we're going to do a ride out to Hewlett Ham Jam. We're going to stop at the Stonehouse, and we're going to stop at Aladdin. We're going to go out to the Ham Jam, and then we're going to go out to Devil's Tower, and then we'll come back. So if you want to do that ride with us, doesn't cost anything. Meet us at 11 o'clock out at the Deadwood Lodge, and we're going to leave there at 11 and go out to the Hewlett Ham Jam. So if you want to do that with us. The Indian dealership at Sturgis Museum Hall of Fame, they're going to be out there too. Hinder and Theory of a Dead Man is going to be the bands out at the Buffalo Chip. The Pretty Fast Bike Show is going to be out at the Buffalo Chip. They're also going to have, in the evening, they're going to have the Godfather Bass Audio Off competition at the Buffalo Chip, but that's in the evening, 5:30. They're going to have the Street Drag Interventional in the Amphitheater at the Buffalo Chip. The Pirouettes Paint Show is going to be at 11 a.m. out at the Iron Horse. Ride to the Line is going to be at 11 at the Iron Horse parking lot. Kickstands up at 1 o'clock. Hairball starts at the Iron Horse at 5:30. Whole bunch of bands out at Kickstands. Moonshine and the Bandits, and Chris Jansen is going to be out at Full Throttle. Chris Jansen is the country star that sings By a Boat, I think. I can't think of the name how it goes, but he's pretty popular. Jack Pine Gypsies, the Berta X Under the Lights is going to be on at 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. And the Stonehouse Bar is going to have the BJ Jasmine music and Borderline, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Thursday, August 8th, they're going to have the Zolo Led Zeppelin Tribute Band at the Knuckle. The Rats Hole Bike Show is going to be out the Buffalo Chip at 10 o'clock. Buck Cherry and Kid Rock is going to be at the Buffalo Chip. Oh, and on Wednesday, I forgot to mention, I forgot to write that back down. That's when they're going to have the Daredevil Death Defying stunts out at the Buffalo Chip on Wednesday night, too. So back to Thursday. Buck Cherry, Kid Rock at the Buffalo Chip. Black Hills Boogie Chopper Show, 6 p.m. at the Steel Pony Campground at their pool deck. The Indian dealership's going to have Ladies' Day, and a party for ladies are going to be at the corporate tent and on LaSalle. They're going to have a hamster ride-in show at 1 o'clock at the Iron Horse. Easton Corbin is going to be 5:30 p.m. at the Iron Horse. And then a whole bunch of bands out of Kickstand. If you go to their website, they have them all listed. Like I said, they have like 8 to 10 bands every day. Count 77, Jackal, and DMC is going to be out at Full Throttle. And the Stonehouse Saloon is going to have Kyle Slayer Band and Side Pockets, 11 to 7. So that brings us to Friday, August 9th. This is the second Friday of the rally. Sonny Linford is going to be at the Knuckle Saloon. Rusty Wallace Ride is going to be leaving from Deadwood. And I think it's also going to end up in Deadwood. The Down Boys, the Great White, and Poison with Brett Michaels is going to be at the Buffalo Chip. I've got that one kind of highlighted. I like Brett Michaels. The Indian dealership is going to have their Veterans Warrior Ride with Red Rim, a motorcycle group. Biker Olympics is going to be from 1 to 6 at the Iron Horse. Stephen Percy, Rate, and Rate is going to be at the Iron Horse at 5:30. The Knockout Band, 70s, 80s, and 90s classic rock is going to be at Side Hack. A whole bunch of bands again out at Kickstands. This one we're going to go to is the Jack Pine Gypsies Amateur Hill Climb. That's at 10 a.m. So the Jack Pine Gypsies Amateur Hill Climb, 10 a.m. on Friday. Jack Pine Gypsies is going to have the Steve Nass Race Promotions Flat Track. That's at 7. And then the Stonehouse Saloon is going to have Kyle Slayer Band and Side Pockets from 11 a.m. till 7 p.m. Saturday, August 10th. This is the last Saturday of the rally. They're going to have Good Fire, Van Zeppelin, Mini Kiss at the Buffalo Chip, Red Rod Invasion Show at 11 a.m. at the Iron Horse, Bikini Contest at 4 o'clock at the Iron Horse. I've got that highlighted. He probably wants to film that. Yellow Wolf at 5:30 is going to be at the Iron Horse. Touch the Buffalo, Endure, Stereo Chips. That's all going to be at Kickstand. Lori Morgan and the Rodeo is going to be at the Full Throttle. I've got that highlighted. Kind of wanted to kind of see what that's about. And the Stonehouse is going to have Kyle Slayer Band and Side Pockets. That's 11 to 7. And Sunday, August 11th, the last day of the rally, they're going to have racing down here on Main Street. That we're going to be here for that. That's going to be from 12 noon until 6 p.m. So they're going to have 4 or 5 different races. I know, I'm getting a little wet. And then they're going to also have the very last race, I think it's going to be an adventure bike race. Right down here on Main Street. That's going to be the first official ever adventure bike race. So there you go. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Like I said, I'm going to try to post this on Facebook and we'll try to put some of this up on YouTube. And I will put it up on our website when I get home, maybe. So everything highlighted in the blue, once you get it and see it, that's things we're going to do our best to be at. I can't guarantee 100%, but we will do our best to be at, and those are things that we've been wanting to do. So now I'm done. Now I need him to talk because I'm all dried out. And I'm probably really far behind on all my comments. So, it said something went wrong. And I'm probably going to mess this up because I'm going to enter the studio. Enter studio. Yep, I'm going to be on there twice. How about that? There we go. 2 TAMs. So, how do I do this? Remove from stage. So hopefully I don't screw this up. Oh, I did. Okay, how about that? Now I got to find out where I was in my comments and try to answer all of them while I can. The last couple of years since the owner of the gift shop passed away, it only took at noon. Okay, so they only do it once a day. Billy says crap on a cracker, and I believe him. So, yeah, he did pass away a few years ago. Steven says thanks. At 816 Main Street. I've heard Denmark folks aren't coming this year either. ZZ Cam says everyone in this class A is schnookered. In this class A. So what you drinking over there, ZZ? Jeff says, well, hello. There's Myra. Glad to see you guys. That you met Angie at Pictola Marina. Give her 2 thumbs up for her good chicken place and eat some lunch. Help support her because construction has really hurt their business. Yes. So if you haven't seen it, we did a video on the best place to get chicken out here in the Black Hills that we found so far. And it's in Pactola Marina. It's on the 385, but not where the construction is. So if you go down there, check them out. You have to drive down the little road. You get to see the lake there off to the side. It's an awesome place, awesome people, and best fried chicken I've had in a long time. Got to realize that it's a touristy thing going on with Bike Week, Tim, which should honestly turn into a month. And kind of, sort of, it does. Well, they said that the bikes that have been here have been more bikes here since Memorial Day. They've had a big uptake in bikes. So it's almost a summer thing. All the vendors aren't here, but you've still got the great riding. You've got a lot of the restaurants and everything's open. You pretty much, the only thing you don't have if you want to come out way ahead of time are the vendors. Black Hills Harley is open, but they don't have all the vendors in their parking lot. Hopefully you guys are going to see a Kitman do again so I can visit with you guys easily and make a batch of chocolate for you both. That sounds good. and Neil's wife as well. Any fueling tips? Well, if you have a diesel, like we do when we pull everything, we have a diesel card. And I think there's a link below if you go to one of our videos, how to get that diesel card. And that saves us usually anywhere from as little as 20 cents, mostly between 50 cents and $1 on gas, but that's diesel only. Smash the like button. That's right here, over here. There it is. This is the Fort Sturgis rally I followed you at. XM Biker, are you going to come out next year? No, Judd, who's at America Loud this year. You know what? If you want to find out what's going on at Loud America, they've got all their bands listed, but they don't have any dates. And I called and they said, oh, well, we've got them all booked, but we don't have any dates for them yet. I don't know how you can book a band and not have a date. I don't know. Spunky says, we're drinking with Brett. There you go. Well, have one for me. Cheers. There's Ron, Hammer HVAC. How you doing? Are you coming out this year? I know last year you came out for a minute, just like 2 days or something. And I left my reindeer in Virginia. Becker Dog, we're going back 5 or 6 years. I'm a guy that don't exactly remember anniversary date. Poured here in Fort Myers, Florida, and off 2 day summer. I know, it's been really hot down there too. Thanks for not going sleepless. He gets hot and he likes his tank tops. Sleeveless I like. Tank tops, I can do without. $3.99 octane. Is that what you got? 93 octane. Is that what you got it for? Regular gas. There's a puppy dog. Hi. Hi.
No, she doesn't. I thought it might work, but
She's not big enough.
no, it's like not even a quarter of a horsepower.
There's a puppy dog. So that's kind of cool. I miss my doggy. So any doggy I get to see, I take advantage of it. Slinky buses. Yeah, that's what they are. So, Karen, we're probably about 3 blocks away from One Sexy Biker Chick. Jeff fell asleep. That's what you get for taking naps. Oh, that's my favorite smell. Smells like rain. It's dirty? Oh, I don't know. I like that smell. I remember it's on the other end of the street. Yeah. Terry says, aloha. And left Rockford, Texas this morning at 0:35. Wow. Early. Oh, dark. We'll be getting on the I-90 in about 30 minutes. There you go, Terry. Be careful getting up here. White's Lemonade is open. We did get to see him today. Somebody else asked. We stopped by before we actually came downtown here. Gareth says, just got home from work and saw your shows. Midnight here in England. Wow. That's late. Drive safe. Yep. See you at Merle's Inlet. Great job. Thanks, Colin. Colin or Colin. I don't know how you say that. Leaving Wednesday from Atlanta. Hope to run into you guys again. Okay, Sean. If you don't have our, there it is. Oh, maybe not. Let me do this. Comments. Now I'm gone. I missed again. There you go. There you go. Email us your phone number and we'll try to get back to you. Give you our number and then we can text and try to meet up. If you just listen to my long list of things to do, which I'm probably not even there yet, there's some meet and greets that we will be at that you can meet us at. One's at Sunday at 2 to 4 at the Buffalo Chip. And then one's Monday, 9 to noon, and that's at Kathmandu. That's at Campground, Kathmandu. Looks like a bit of wind heading your way. It got a little dark here. You can kind of see the clouds over here, maybe. So it's a little broke up and a little dark, all at the same time. But it did cool down quite a bit, so that's cool. Art says, no music. I'm glad to hear. Can you hear him? Because I can hardly hear over myself over him. Are you at the same place? So you're here at Loud America or you're at Kathmandu? So Travis Tritt, yeah. It's not what it used to be. That's all I'm going to say. Nice info. Thanks, Indra. Let's go Jelly Roll. Yep, I would like to meet him. So we'll see. Uh, but it could buy me a boat. There you go. Bullet. That's who Chris Jansen sings. That's who sings that. Moonshine and the Bandits are awesome. I don't remember where they were going to be, but I'm going to try to get that list up sometime this week. Saw them at Glencoe 5 years ago. Absolutely nothing to do there. No, not much, is there? Bikini, I'm awake. I figured that would wake you up, Jeff. How long is, how long, how boring XM? I don't know what that means. Live music wherever you want to go is perfect. Yeah, every place downtown here has music. So does One Eye Jacks. They didn't really have a list of all their bands either. I took a video of it the other day, but I don't know if Bob put that up yet. Start it, Jeff. Hit the button. Hit the thumbs up button. It's all because you stuck. Ham Jam is out in Hewlett, Wyoming, which is about 10 miles from Devil's Tower. What they do every Wednesday is they call it a ham jam. The fire department there does, yeah, that's Bob's. Thank you. They run that. It's all free. They ask for a donation. So I think you get pork, beans, and a bag of chips, and then they have drinks here you can buy tea or whatever. Oh, do they potato salad? I don't remember. And then it's all free for a donation. Hewlett's a really cool little old western town. There's a bar called Ponderosa. That's kind of a cool bar to go to. At the end of the block is where you need to go. It's called Bob's Art Gallery or the Rogue, something like that. A lot of people stop and get their picture taken in the coffin. But if you go inside, all kinds of cool history from the Old West. It's a really good place to go. It's all free to go in. They ask for a donation too when you leave. But that's what the ham jam is. So what we usually do is make a day of it. Because when we leave, we're going to be leaving Deadwood. Normally, if you leave Sturgis, you can go out, go through. Thank you very much. Go through go to the Stone House and see that. That's kind of a cool place to see. It's on the way. Then we'll stop in Aladdin. It's a little town that was sold on eBay. They say it wasn't, but it was on eBay at one point in time. And then we'll go to Ham Jam. We'll eat. And then when we leave the Ham Jam at Hewlett, Wyoming, we'll go over to Devil's Tower. And then we'll turn around and come back into the Sturgis area. So that's a Ham Jam. Hopefully it's not 410. Yep. There's Jeff still. He's still on. Watching on TV and the messages on the phone. There you go. That's what you got to do. Don, Bob and Tam, thanks for all the Gas Monkey updates. Hope they're going to get ready in time. I think they will be. They're just getting their final, probably all their stuff they're getting together that you let. And they'll, can you see it? There's Ham Jam. That's a picture Neil last year. They have a sheriff that rides through on a horse. It's just a really cool town to go to. It gives you something to do right out there. There you go. Neil's showing you some pictures. So I think the Gas Monkey is going to be all up and ready to go, Don. I think so. We're getting some rain here that we need to build an art. No. Are you down? Where are you at, Tony? You're not in Florida, are you? You're in the Panhandle. I can't remember. Arkansas. I can't remember exactly where you are. Take a shower before coming down. Now I have to get another one, it feels like. It's actually getting a little cool, I think, but that's me. Damn thing on Sturgis, we know it takes a lot of work to put that together. There's still a couple things like that Daredevil's extravaganza like they had last year. They're going to do that, and I forgot to write that in there because they didn't ever say when they were going to do that. It's hard for me to get stuff together. I wanted to do this all when we first got here. Nobody has their schedules up yet. So they're slowly putting, even if you go to the city of Sturgis website, they don't have their stuff up yet because I wanted to know what time the circus act started that they're going to have down here. It just says price at 3. Doesn't say nothing else about any of that. Anyway, that's my little pet peeve. Screw the playbook plan. Hello from Nebraska. You guys, I'm sure, are going to be coming up. There's Danny. How you doing, Danny? Oh, Harvey Barker says thanks. You're welcome. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for giving us a thumbs up. Ryder X is on. There he goes. You guys started early today. We started at 4 out here. So that's 6 o'clock your time. So WTF Garage. It's an old, I don't know what it is. I know, but let's slide in Bob's spot. There you go. I need to fill in Bob. Oh, it's getting cold. So maybe next year. Okay. Oh my gosh, I think well, pins are picking up. I might go inside. Here, you take the drinks, I'll take the phones.
So we're going inside.
I guess inside there.
It's, I got you. So
All right.
No,
Okay. There you go. All right. Sorry.
You go. I got your head.
Sorry. It got really windy.
hi. Starting to storm a little bit. So, we'll have to watch because the music's on. So, I don't know. I don't know where we're going to go. Now, yeah, I got the receipt bill here in my hand. So, got to talk while the music's still going on. So, it's getting really windy. Bike's getting wet. Rain gear needs to come out. All that good. There's your bag. It stopped. Put it on. All right. Here's the table. All right. Sit on this side. Maybe the music won't be quite as bad. So, did you finish?
I finished my whole list.
All right. I don't know. Did those other people leave I was talking to? I don't know. People I was talking to. I'm going to give a. They really want to do our coast ride. So, all right. Let me move all this stuff out of the way.
What? Oh, yeah.
We're all going to get wet. So, we're probably getting because the music's probably playing, and I may have to edit this all out. How long have we been on?
1 hour and 30 minutes.
All right. Hold that, Bill. Guess we can pay that soon. Let me go see if it's loud inside. Probably is. Let's go see what the sound is like inside. If it's just as loud inside as it is outside. Yes, it is. So I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do at the moment. But we've got some storm coming. Let me push this around. And you guys can. It's me. You can see the storm brewing. There we go. So there you go. It's starting to rain, but we'll see how long it lasts. Probably 10 minutes, it'll probably be gone. We won't have a storm. 10 minutes, it'll be gone. The Sturgis, it always does that. Yeah. So it's actually, you can see it clearing over here, starting to clear over there. We got a dark cloud above us. Wind's blowing really, really hard. They said it's not uncommon for the tables to go flying down the street. So we're going to stand here because I'm getting wet. So pretty exciting. What's going on? All right. Had to get a drink. People coming across or running from the rain. So where's your, it's not upside down, is it? You can see the rain out there raining. And a lot of people hiding under from getting wet. So some of them just pulled the chairs in.
Somebody's going to have a wet head. You see their helmet laying on the ground behind the bike on the other side over there.
Oh, yep. So Tam's got hers turned up right side up, but it's covering her seat. So we've got the sheepskin on it. So we wanted to pick up today a seat cover. We had one, but I can't find it. Must be at home. And we were going to put that on my seat to protect my sheepskin. So we're going to end up having to take my sheepskin off and dry it. So we don't have sweaty butt. So here comes the bikes. Here comes some brave riders coming in. They probably got caught in the rain. So we'll get them down. Oh, they're stopping right there. You got no rain gear on. And you got to watch when you can't always wait to the last. Oh, there's a tent that blew up. See that over there? That tent's upside down. It's one of the food tents. They didn't have it anchored down. It's flying around. Luckily, it didn't get any farther than that. So, yeah. See over there? Their tent took off. So much for them, huh? So, yeah. So, crazy stuff. You got to have everything weighted down. Anchors on them. When this wind comes, you can see those clouds, how fast they're moving up there. Moving along really, really good. But it's clearing up. You can see it getting clear over there. As soon as it's over, this mess, it'll clear up. The rain will be gone and the street will dry up. It'll be that fast. If you about that, those antennas on top of the building, right there, those are AT&T. AT&T is coming here with big internet service. So we're not sure how it's all going to work. We haven't brought our hotspot to see if the AT&T is working better out here. And you don't have an AT&T phone, do you? Is your service looking better yet?
I have number one dispatch.
Okay, because they've got those antennas. That's what those are.
First responder.
Okay, all those antennas are AT&T. You found that out the other day. Everybody kept trying to tell me.
But everybody else has a service, I still have mine.
There you go. You're important.
Excellent.
Nothing wrong with that. So we're just kind of waiting for the rain to get over. And we're still kind of early to wrap it all up. But a lot of things have been going on. A lot of the vendor trucks are showing up. It looks like they're over there having a little trouble with their tent, too. I see it flopping around. Oh, they got that one back down. I'm trying to strap it down. So that's rain's kind of blowing this way. So I would say that highway's running that way, this way. That's probably going north, it's my guess. If I remember right. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Not sure. All right, it's kind of slowing down now. He says it's not that bad. Storms all around us. There's where we're at. Where are we at? Oh, we're at that little dot. So it'll be gone here soon. You can already see it clearing up over there. Right now, it's hardly raining at all. It's just a real light sprinkle. So not too bad. So if we end up having to, this gets gigged, I'll have to edit it and take out where the music was at. So we'll see if we get that. Look down that way. Still a little dark down that way. And so we're going to hang around here. If you're anywhere near here, you can stop by. We'll probably be here for a little while after it stops raining. So let the seat dry a little bit and see what happens. I may have to take my seat off and take the sheepskin off. And so yeah, the wind's starting to blow again. See that flag over there going to town. They got that other tent. They're trying to hold it down now. That guy almost lifted him off the ground. He's holding it. He's got his feet up off the ground. And right there, by that red truck, he's holding it down. A couple times he lifted his feet up to hold it down. And you got to anchor that stuff down. And people don't realize the wind we have here. If you've got an easy up or something at your campsite, you need to take the top off at night because by that, it'll just destroy them. So now I don't know what they're trying to do. They took one of the legs off of it. Hello.
Really want to be on camera.
Too late. You're on camera. How's it going? We're watching them destroy that tent over there. It's kind of blowing away. It lifted. That one guy was hanging on to it. It lifted him up.
Oh, did it really?
You want something with the video real quick?
What's that?
That's it. Video recording.
Hang on. Let me turn the microphone around.
Don't ever record somebody says record.
I know. It's always dangerous.
But listen, my name is Jared Welch. I'm from Central Pennsylvania. I drove up my brother-in-law, and the whole way out, I wanted to listen to music. And all we had to do was he had to YouTube all your videos for 19 and a half hours. We YouTubed your videos.
So you know all the places to go now.
I know all the places to go.
Guys, thank you.
What not to do, what to do, when to do it. I know everything. So thank you very much.
Hopefully we didn't bore you to death.
Actually, you did.
Not at all.
You kept me awake at 3 o'clock in the morning.
As long as the Sugar Shack's open.
That's right.
And thank you for all the hard work you guys
That's
do.
you guys do. It's phenomenal. Like,
You guys do a lot of work at all the rallies, and I appreciate
I'm like
it.
driving like 2 o'clock in the morning. He's like, I can hear the audio. He's like, show me the video. Like, you guys like, I'm like, look at this. I'm like on I-90. Like, I haven't passed the car like the last 60 miles. I'm like, okay, I'm like watching this, but thank you guys for keeping me entertained.
Well, I'm glad you made it here safe.
I know, right?
Good, good.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thanks for
Thank you,
watching.
guys.
Thank you. It was nice meeting you. It was nice meeting you. Thank you very much.
It's a swinging. All right, you got your 30 seconds of fame. There you go. So that might be a new world record. Somebody watching us 19 hours straight, or at least listening to us. It's starting to rain harder again. They got the leathers on out there.
There's right here.
So it's raining a little bit harder now. So we don't see a whole lot of brave souls coming down the road. Guess all highway vixens didn't want to talk to us, I guess. I don't know where she went. They were eating, and I don't know if they went inside.
Hopefully we didn't take their chair.
I didn't see them come back out. So that tent that was over there that fell down or blew up, they got it all taken apart now. So they're going to maybe wait till after the rain and try to reposition it. It might look like it might be a pole bent, but oh, it's coming down pretty good. Coming down pretty good. There's Neil hard at work, answering his text. So some brave souls riding. It'll clear up. Yeah. They said it was pouring about an hour ago. It was pouring in Deadwood. So it'll clear up. Always does. Just don't ride that way. Don't want to go towards Rapid City. So, oh, the wind's blowing again. So, what you doing?
I'm paying the bill.
We're just hanging out here. Only got 143 on. We were at a high of over 200. I don't know if Neil's seen that or not. See anybody say they can hear the music now? I'm not really looking at any of the comments. Man, she's got my glasses, so I can't look at the comments. From reading all the stuff that we're doing. Wind's blowing again. Haven't seen anything. If anybody hears music, let us know. What'd you lose? I don't know, did you even have it? Is it in your purse? I don't know. Oh, it's over here with your phone. Not keeping track of our stuff. We're in the rainstorm here. So, blowing wind again. Raining in Sturgis. One of the things we need to let you know, if you're coming to Sturgis, it will rain somewhere while you're here. Bring that rain gear.
No music.
No music? Okay. He's usually pretty good at keeping us up on it. So just want to make sure I'm kind of close to the speaker. Somewhere there's a speaker at both ends. And just looking around. Trash can blew down over there. Bunch of trash blowing around. Oh. Yeah. It'll come back. Yeah. Pants are all wet. I didn't even go anywhere.
Oh, he probably went to my daughter's.
Who?
I didn't.
Trying to figure out where the food's going. It's raining pretty hard now. You wouldn't want to be on your bike right now. It's coming down really good. So looking inside, One Eye Jacks, not One Eye Jacks. We're in Loud American. It's got a full house, a lot of people in here because of the rain outside. They've got T-shirts here. Somebody was asking about if they sold any T-shirts. And so calming down. So crazy. That wind's blowing. Gonna go inside. I don't know. We can go try.
Charles says that he can't hear you.
All right, we're gonna go head through here. You may hear it for a little bit. We're gonna try to see if we can get back here. Tam thinks you can't hear music towards the back, so we'll find out if we can even find a place to sit as I shuffle through here and find out if we've got a table that we can sit at that has no music. I don't know. It's pretty loud to me. I don't know. Keep going. All the way back here in the back. And we'll see if we can sit back here and not have a whole lot of music. So let us know if you hear anything. I don't know. She wants to sit on the other side. Now we're moving over here to the booth. So, hey, if you're anywhere near us, we got a nice big booth now. You can slide around the other side. We'll sit on this side in the corner. All right. Get stationary here.
All right,
There we go.
inside. Now you can keep talking.
All right. So let me lower it down a little bit. She'll comb her hair and we'll flip it back around. See what the heck's going on here.
All right.
Got 146 on.
So
And
now we're inside the
Loud American.
Loud America.
A lot of excitement. If anybody hears music, let us know. So we still got about another 10 minutes and we'll wrap this up. Sun's out. Look at that. Sun's out. Sun's out. Guns out. Sun's coming back out. Need to dry our seat off.
Yes, the grass monkey is open. I think I got all them. I can't hear any music. Right.
We appreciate that. Keeping us
Still can't
informed.
hear the music, Charles says. It should be called Quiet America, not Loud. It is Loud America.
Roger says he can't hear any music at
All
all.
right, we're going to turn the camera around here.
Oh, G. Ratham says it's all his fault. They got drunk and did a rain dance.
What?
That's not a good picture.
All right, so we're back. Hey, everybody. Sun's coming out. Need to dry our seat off.
Yes. Oh, it was pretty windy out there.
Roger X says you should be called Live America.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you can't hear anything because otherwise we'll get dinged. So, met some more YouTubers I got, and not YouTubers, some more subscribers, and then you saw them. They're laughing at them. Shame on you for doing the rain dance. See, we got our bike wash at Bug Slide. That's what did it too. You never want to do stuff like that. Just ride with a dirty bike. No music, but I can hear you guys just fine. That sounds good. Thanks, Dennis, for the update. So we're inside now, but it looks like it. No, I guess it's still sprinkling a little bit. Hey man, had a wonderful, beautiful ride today. Thanks for the shout out. No problem, G. He's got a YouTube channel. So does XM Biker and Ray's Moto Life and
Dave's Crazy Trailer.
Ray's Crazy Trailer. All those guys have a YouTube channel too. You can follow them. If I'm missing one of you guys, sorry. Yell at me and I'll give you guys a shout out too. So.
Look like a rainbow? Maybe not. It's the glare off the window. Have a lot of rainbows here.
Yeah, there are. You see them all the time. Somebody at the Buffalo Chip that we hang out with a lot, they said they have a little tiny house there on the property, and she said, you would not believe how many pictures I have, because every time there's a little rainstorm, she says I can walk outside and then there's a rainbow right there. She said sometimes even a double rainbow. So she said it's really cool. So
if you're wondering where we're at Loud American. We're inside all the way in the back corner, right side. So if you want to meet us, you're wanting to know where the heck we're at. A lot of you already we had a lot of you subscribers that have stopped by out front. Great day for visiting with everybody. And never fail about coming in and talking to us especially during a live. We don't mind that. And
Neil. Ryder X wants to know who's with us.
I know. I just texted him.
That's Neil DeWitt from Alaska. How about that?
see,
Now
Neil can make it all the way from Alaska.
Yeah, I did. I made it all the way from Alaska, and then I went all the way to Idaho, and then I come back just for this.
Right. He was here just for the live. He wanted to be on the live today, he said. So he made it just in time. He arrived here like an hour ago before we started. Rode through 110-degree weather.
Yeah.
He thought he was going to melt and die. Half of
Gee. I don't know. Gilbert, I don't know what WHE. Maybe when. Maybe you're going to write something and accidentally hit the send button. I do that all the time. Been following your channel. Great info. Is there anything on the 3rd at the Buffalo Trip Campground? I hope to get a chance to meet you all. Or will we be doing anything?
what's the 3rd?
I
don't know.
The 2nd, that'd be Sunday. Yes, we'll be at the Byfielders Breakfast in the morning. And then after that, we will be at Camp Zero from 2 to 4.
For the Content Creators Meetup.
Yep.
So you can find us at those 2
Oh,
locations.
no, that's Saturday.
I'm sorry. Saturday, I don't think we're doing anything at the Buffalo Chip on Saturday. Unless there's a bike show or something, I don't know. Oh, we got that. Saturday's a busy day. Isn't it?
Oh, we were going to be down there for the Badgers, weren't we?
Oh,
For the kickoff thing.
that's
Kickoff
Friday.
thing. That's the 2nd. Oh, no, she said the 3rd. Friday is the 3rd. That's the bare knuckle fighting. We went to go see that. So we might be down there.
Later in the evening.
Yeah.
After
So
9, maybe.
call. There's our email. Email us your phone number, and I'll text you back our phone number, and we'll try to meet up. I'll let you know when we get to the chip on the 3rd. See you there.
So if you're new to our channel, because I see people are kind of dropping off before you tell everything, we've been in Sturgis for over 7 weeks. We've got over 40 videos up and lives
for this year
that show you all the things you can do down here. We haven't even covered it all yet. Still got to show my Iron Mountain and Needles Highway, best ways to go to catch that. But we've had a lot of great videos up. We still got the sheriff, Meade County. We got him to tell you a little bit about what he thinks about the rally. That one's going to be coming up. We've got more from the Gas Monkey Garage. So we got a lot more stuff if you guys are coming to Sturgis, or if you're just wondering what the heck is going on in Sturgis. That's what we're all about.
So, Jeff, you need to come out here and hang out with G. Ratham and his crew. It sounds like they're having a good time in their motorhome out there. They're drinking up a storm.
So we got just a couple more minutes, and we're going to wrap this up. It'll be our 2-hour limit. And we try to do on Sundays. We try not to. Last weekend we went 3 hours, but we were outside. It's still sprinkling just a little bit, but hey, you know it's part of Sturgis. That's what people say. Somebody wrote on Sturgis the other day, one of the pages. What kind of weather can I expect? And I said, here's the way it's going to be. It's going to be sunny with a chance of rain and a small chance of hail. That should cover you all the way through the rally.
Right.
We're working on a video now Monday. We're going to be showing you. It's going to be in the 90s when you come out here, if you're coming out. The rest of this week and next week, we're going to give you an idea of some of the things you should think about too much soda, to protect you and ride cool.
Right, Rex.
We got about 15, 20 minutes yet.
I ain't saying on 15, 20 minutes. We're slowly losing people.
Yeah.
We're down to
When
126.
was the name of the place that has the fried chicken? It's called Pactola Marina. Pactola Marina, and that's on Pactola Lake.
If you look at the schedule, if you go to our YouTube channel, let me look at YouTube and tell you the video, and we even show you where it's at and all that good stuff. Let me see the video that we had chicken dinner on.
Winner, chicken dinner. He's never heard of that, he says.
Oh, I think it was the ham jam one is when I had it. Did I have it there? Yes. So the last video we did on July 27 has the best fried chicken in it. It's Update, Gas Monkey Garage, Hewlett Ham Jam, Devil's Tower, and the best fried chicken. The best fried chicken is pretty much in the first couple minutes you watch it. We show you where it's at, how to get to it, and what the chicken looks like. So check that one out. That's a video we just put out on Saturday. So check that one out.
Saturday morning.
Yep. So you can find that. It touches the name. I wrote it up. It can give you the address. You can Google it so you can get the map to get to it. You don't understand the directions that we gave you. But it's about an hour, hour and a half ride from here, depending on which way you go. Because it's right after the construction. If you're coming from Sturgis, you're almost better a couple different ways. You can go down the 44, or you can go all the way into Sturgis, or all the way into Rapid City, get on the 16 Mount Rushmore, and just take it all the way down to 385. Or you can go down Lake Sherman, Lake Sherwood.
You can
Sheridan.
Sheridan.
Go all the way down that, and you can make a left there and get to the dam. Or to the right. Right, I guess you'd make. A right. Because you're going back towards construction. So, best chicken. But if you watch the video, we explain all that again, and you'll understand it a little better. Because we give you the address and all that great stuff. We've already ate there twice now. We went down the other day, too.
You took some friends.
For us to go that far, have chicken again, I may do it one more time.
It's pretty good chicken.
And during the rally, they get really busy. But they cook it while you're there. So you have to wait a little while. Tables are only outside. No place to eat inside.
It's pretty much a chicken to go place because what they do is for the marina, when you come in with your boat, you have to sign up there. A lot of people get fried chicken, take it out on the boat for them with the day. So they don't really have a whole lot of people sitting there eating, but they do have some tables outside.
Yeah, they had about 6 or 8 tables outside. They had one way out. They had some hammocks and a table out there. They're like patio tables, the metal ones, chairs and stuff. And yeah, it was great. And first day we were out there when it was 106 and it was only 91 degrees there. The first day we went out there was probably in the 80s and it wasn't too warm that day either. We sat out there. There's some shade trees over you. So you can move the tables around a little bit, make more shade. But I mean, it was well worth it. And try to avoid the weekends. So when we went out there the other day, it was a lot of, because it was so hot. The road, if you're on a motorcycle, it's pretty easy. The road getting into it's kind of skinny. It is asphalt. There's no chip and tar, nothing like that. No rocks, no dirt. It's all asphalt coming in. It's a really windy little road to get. It takes you down to the harbor where they put the boats in the lake. So it's wide. It's a good enough road to haul a boat down.
It's not very wide. So if there was 2 boats coming down, you probably wouldn't hardly get through. Because the other day was when it was 109, I guess we went out there. And so we took the truck. But and it was warm sitting out there, but it wasn't miserable. So, and we were in the shade when we started, but by the time we got the chicken, and I think we got there at 3, we got the chicken at 3:30, and we left probably around 4. Because they do, which we didn't, I don't think, put on the video, they have homemade ice cream too.
Yeah, I didn't show that.
They make it there every day, and they make it kind of like a dilly bar. They make it swirls and put the popsicles in, and then they either dip it in chocolate or butterscotch. And then that's all homemade too.
It's like $4, $3.95 or something with tax.
I don't like vanilla, and I don't like the crunchy stuff chocolate because it falls apart when you eat it. So I had a bite or 2.
You had a Snicker bar or something, didn't you?
Twix. The first time we split one, and I ate a bite or 2, but it's too much vanilla for me. I like my chocolate.
But they're kind of famous for that too. And I thought I showed it on the video. Maybe I did. I don't know. No.
I don't remember. I remember talking about it. So riding on 3 in Tennessee says, well, Bob and Tim hope to see you guys tomorrow somewhere. Take care and great videos always. All righty. Do you have our phone number? If not, there's our email. Email us and we'll email me your phone number and I will text you back our phone number. And then that way we can meet up somewhere, hopefully. There's a few meet and greets that we're going to do and we'll definitely be at. Fireball. My God. You guys are lit. Fireball. Let's go. See, Jeff, you need to be out there with G. Thanks for all the info you guys do. Really, I love to ride. Guys. We're going to ride this Wednesday. It's the Chiefs ride if you're out here already. And that's going to be, you have to sign up online. You have to go to the Sturgis Facebook page and look for the Chiefs ride. and you have to pay for it. And it starts at 8. It's at 9. It's behind the Sturgis Community Center, right behind where Sturgis, right behind where when we meet out in Deadwood at the Deadwood Lodge, and we're going to ride out for the handshake. So if you want to ride with us, those are 2 rides we're definitely going to be doing. We'll probably be doing some more, but I don't know where or when. Have a half a jug. I'm good. There you go, Jeff. William, be careful. Those roads are starting to get crowded. Keep the videos coming. William, are you the vet we met a couple years ago that lives out in Rapid? Because if you are, I've been trying to get a hold of you and didn't know if you were still out in Rapid with your son or not. That's Neil. Safe travels all. All right. We'll see you, Sandy and Bill, when you get here. So everybody have safe travels on your way out here. Bob, I guess, went to the bathroom. So I don't have any more comments here. Do you have any more questions, anybody? Yeah, a lot of work, but we love it. We love it because we get to find all these really cool places too, and then share them with all you guys. So that's the best part about it. Tomorrow, stop signs and speed limits will be changing on Tuesday morning. So that's 2 days. So they've got a lot of stuff coming up already. They've got some of the flashy lights are all up. They're going to have the stop signs changing soon. So get our bent racing. New Beginnings 2020 coming to Rapid in late October for a demolition derby, and then driving over to Sturgis and Deadwood to see the sights from Ontario, Canada. Good videos lately. Thank you. It'll be a whole different place when you get here in October.
So tomorrow, my plans are Monday is to maybe go out to Stonehouse. So if anybody's interested in a ride like that, let us know. And we're probably going to ride out there. Don't know where else we'll go after that. But we want to get out there and just kind of film that. They were open. I think they opened either Friday or Saturday. And so figure Monday wouldn't be too hectic out there. We'll ride out there and check it out and maybe get them to talk a little bit. The lady owns it now. And go from there. So something else to let you know. We'll have that on probably Tuesday's video. We're wrapping Monday's video up here now. Like the rain's almost stopped. Just a couple of drops every now and then. Sun's back out. Sky's clearing up. So see, that's typical here. So I don't know, probably 15 minutes. We probably had rain here. Oh, there goes Highway Vixen there.
Yep, she's been walking back like that's the 4th time.
You guys use the bathroom a lot.
I don't know.
She looking this way?
I didn't see her.
I don't know. We offered to let her come on, but she
just waved and said hi.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. She thought I hated it.
I don't know.
Yep. So here. So here's the storm we were just watching. Here, where that little blue dot. So it just passed us up. So the storm's gone for now, but it looks like there's another one coming. Can't check weather. Weather's on my phone here. So I can't check that.
Oh, okay.
So we're dropping from fast. We're going down to 106. All right, so finish up your stuff. We're down to 100 people.
So
any more questions? Ask now because we're going to be wrapping it up here.
Ohio to Glencoe. Be safe, everyone. Yep.
75.
That's good. So, all right, Mike, Dibble, be good. And if you want to go out to Stone House with us tomorrow, let us know. There's our email. I never can tell where it's at. Yeah. They're all out there drinking.
Playing on
Fireball. Get right in the beginning. What's the percentage of snow the first week of November there?
Good.
Pretty good.
It has snowed here in September before. September 9th, about 3-4 years ago, they got snow. They got like a foot of snow on September 9th. So, yes, snow is, the elevations are high here. It gets up to, I think one of the roads we've seen was like 6,000 or 7,000 feet up. So more of the snow stays out like towards Deadwood, up in the Black Hills. So down here, the snow normally doesn't last very long, typically. So what else we got going on? Jeff says, can I move in with you? We're on the road all the time.
We're not home. And there's not enough trailer. There's not enough room in our trailer for 3 people. it was tough with us and Charlie. So, okay, I'll come with snow tires. There you go. Not a bad idea.
Get through the snow. That's another question.
Laugh out loud. Got you, Neil. My friend. I love Bob and Sam. Positive. Thanks, Dennis. Appreciate it.
Somebody said that the other day. They could tell we really enjoyed what we do. Glad you see that. Right now, somebody asked us that question the other day. What part of the rally do you like the most? And actually, probably before the rally, I enjoy more doing the videos because everything's kind of, it's not a fast pace. We kind of pick what we're going to do, and then we go out and shoot it all day. But during the rally, we meet the most people. And that's kind of cool.
Your phone number.
We also get to see a lot of, the people that own the businesses and all the different VIP people that we get to meet and all that kind of stuff. That's all cool. And then just meeting everybody here.
Thank you, Jeff.
It's like one big giant party. Pating to Jeff. Remember, if you go by M's Oil Adam, tell Katie pating because she loves to hear it. She'll give you the pating back.
She sure will.
More than once.
She's
I'll
not.
try to get the baseball bat away from her.
Thank you, Peter. We love you guys too. We appreciate all you guys hanging out with us, and it's like all you guys are family. So we love it when you guys are here. We love it when we get to meet you guys, and we love giving you guys great information or helping you relive. Sometimes maybe you can't get out here anymore. So there you go. We just like doing it for you guys. And
last call for questions. Any more questions? I won 10 grand on the slots. Well, holy crap. You're doing really good.
There you go, Jeff.
The most I ever won was $80.
We're not big gamblers.
No.
So,
A long time ago, I won about 250 on playing blackjack, on playing the tables. But we figured out we're sore losers. So we don't gamble very much.
yep. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button before you leave. Oh boy, getting some second one.
He said he won $10,000. Holy smokes. Just rolling in the cash.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Are you
Jeff.
playing that online, or do you have a casino around that you're
Well,
going
he
to?
lives in by Sacramento. Is there one up there?
I don't know. A lot of Indian ones around. Could be some up there.
Yeah. Or some of those smaller Asian ones. Pating, Myron says, here to reformer.
There you go. Pating to you.
Pating Nation.
People starting to ride again. Here comes the bike. They got the ring gear off. They're pulling in the park.
You're probably going to put a ring gear on just to sit on the bike.
Might have to. Take it off.
Yeah.
So bikes are rolling in.
Casino. He went.
So I do it to casino. Okay. Didn't know there's a lot of casinos all over the place. In California especially.
Yeah.
A lot of the Indian ones.
Yeah, Indian casino.
Yeah.
That's probably the only ones you can have.
Yeah, I guess the only one you can have in California.
Indian, we have to say indigenous people here. Canada. My daughter calls them Native Americans.
But the Indians we have around us, we have the Mojave Indians. They call themselves Indians. Yeah, they have Indian
Indian
everything there says
Indian
yeah. When they have like we're real close to the
powwow.
we're real close to the Avi casino, and that's all owned by the Indians. And they anytime they have something going on, rodeo, whatever, everything says Indian on it. Indian jewelry, Indian bread, Indian this, Indian that.
Tacos.
And so when the grandkids came out, we said we're going to go see the Indians do their dances and stuff. And so the mom said that they are Native Americans, they're not Indians. Well, our Indians want to be called Indians, so they might be Native American, but they call themselves Indians, so we call them Indians.
So we've always called them Cowboys and Indians. I don't know. Oh, and if you're on Cowboys and Indian and you're a YouTuber, thank you for lunch the other day. We were at Louis and they paid, and if I would have seen you once she gave me the thing and I asked, the waitress said you guys had already left because I was going to give you guys a sticker at least and say thank you. So anyway, thank you if you're on. If you're not, I hope to see you guys. So if anybody's coming out here, Farmer says 152 thumbs up.
Up or down?
Face up. There you go.
Jeff gave us another $20, but
Oh
ting
my
to Jeff.
goodness.
He's like playing the lottery there.
I guess he is. We should pull a handle down again.
Yeah. So here, farmers, 152 thumbs up. We appreciate all that because YouTube looks at all that, and that's how they kind of give us what's going on. Gee, Jeff did it again.
Holy cow.
I don't want to blank you out there. We're going to ban you.
He's gonna be-
What do you got a super sticker? He wanted this. Oh, they're all been
Yeah,
super
they are.
stickers.
Thank you,
And
thank you.
we appreciate it. That all helps out a lot with the funds and all that stuff. And it's we're going to be talking to our sponsors this year. We're hoping we're going to pick up maybe 4 or 5 while we're here, and we'll let you know after the rally if what we got and what rallies we're going to be doing next year. We're looking to do our normal rallies if we can fly into them all. We'll still be here in Sturgis extra early like we are now. And then if there's any other rallies that some of these sponsors decide they want us to go to a certain rally extra, if they want to help sponsor us, then we don't mind going to that too. So,
Biker says he sees 157. Jeff gave us another $20.
holy Jennifer Jupiters. He's going to be losing out on that $10,000 he won. He'll be giving us half of it.
I can't see it because I don't know why you got your thing up there.
New beginning, 2020, my Canadian $20 is worth $5 in the U.S. It's not that bad, is it? Stay on, you might get lucky. Jeff says. So, yeah, I know Canadian money. It's not that bad. I know years ago we used to go, and it was, I used to have some friends up in Canada when we used to have our DJ circus that we used to buy music and stuff from up there. And we saved a little bit, but what he always did is had the money deposited in New York so he could get the actual value of the money out of it.
7 o'clock's the cutoff time
For
to
what?
get your wristbands at the Buffalo Chip. He said if he's getting here tonight, can he pick it up? Is it open 24
No.
hours? It's not.
It opens up, I think, at 7 a.m. and goes
Till
to,
7 p.m.
yeah. Jeff, give another $20.
Oh my gosh.
He's going to town. He's trying to keep us on.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oops.
We're both hitting it.
I was trying to read what that said. Oh, that's the biker's trying to tell me I got a PayPal link too. And
Thank you, Jeff.
so yeah,
Appreciate it.
we appreciate all that because that really helps out a lot. And this year has been really good. We've got a lot of great subscribers. We got a lot of views this year. This is getting to be one of our best rallies ever. If it keeps up like it is, this Sturgis is going to just blow us away this year. Just the views that we're getting, a lot of it's got to do with the Gas Monkey Garage giving us a little time to talk to us and stuff. Right now, so far, it doesn't look like any of the YouTubers are able to get in with him, which I think he's checked us out. But see the difference with us and a lot of us, nothing wrong with other YouTubers. But I think the difference with us is that we're all about trying to give out positive information, trying to show you what's going on, things like that. And we don't, just like last year, you won't see any video that we put out in Sturgis last year about the mud. What are you going to do? God's the only one that can control the rain. And you can't blame this. You can't blame Buffalo Chip. You can't blame wherever you stay because of the mud. Crap happens. And that's part of life. And it hasn't happened for 25 years. Hopefully it'll be another 25 years before that kind of rain happens again. We were here one year and we had snow flurries. You just never know when you come to Sturgis what kind of weather you're going to get.
What to expect.
My thing is quit coming for 3 days. Because if you were here before, it was hot, but it was still, it was like this. It was hot. But during rain, and then after the 3 days or 2 days of rain, Monday through the rest of the rally, it was in the 70s every day. So if you spend, just like I do, I always recommend what we did when we used to ride out here, 2-week vacation, 3 days out, 3 days back, and a full week staying here. We stayed from the Thursday before the rally to the Thursday of the rally. And we got to do a lot of things during that time. That way, if it rains a day or two, who cares? You still got enough time that we can still get out, do some riding still. Maybe not as much as you would have liked to have done, but it's just like here, you might get hit with hail. Somebody showed me their bike the other day. Oh, Neil was on that. He got a big old dent in the side of his fender, and he could have came from the hail when he was in it. He said it beat him all up and stuff. Come in here. So you just never know what you might get involved with rain and storms and all that kind of stuff. So just be prepared and don't cut your vacation here so short. If you've got to take 5 days to get out here, maybe you should think about trailering your bike. Oh, I never trailered my bike. Do you want to ride in the Black Hills? Do you want to spend some time here? Maybe when you retire, however old you are, maybe at that time you could spend a month riding out here, ride around the United States, show up for Sturgis for a week.
Somebody told me today, I don't remember who told me this, but they said that they heard of some of the people that come from, probably wouldn't be somebody who lives in the United States, but somebody that came from like Australia or Germany, they come in here, they fly in, find a dealership, buy a bike, ride it. Because sometimes if they come over, they stay a month or two because, they get a visa for a little while and they'll stay. And then before they leave, wherever they end up at, they take it back to the Harley dealer and resell it back to them.
Might not be a bad idea. Because if you figure if you did a couple of months, it would cost you a lot, probably $10,000 or more to rent a bike, or to rent a bike for that much time, to where you probably won't. You're not buying a new bike. You buy a good used bike, like her bike she bought. It was a $10,000 bike. We probably could go back and they would probably buy it back for $6,000 or $7,000 if we sold it back to them. But it didn't matter how many miles you put on it. So it would might be, like I say, a couple foreigners. People from overseas told us that last year that's what they did, and I'm like, that might be a smart idea to go find find the best deal. Get online, you find somebody to buy it from, and then you can, when you get done, you find a good dealer. Like out here, Black Hills Harley pays premium dollars for bikes because they love selling used bikes. They have such a great draw here, so they do really good. But there's a lot of other dealers that we know around the United States that pay top dollar for trades because they can't get good. Some people can't afford a $20,000 or $30,000 bike, but they can afford a $10,000 or $15,000 bike. So, good idea.
You want to come out here, Jeff, and hit some buffalo? You won't be doing as good. He said he hit buffaloes playing.
Oh.
Oh my gosh! I just got a bottle of Old Smoky. And ooh, that don't sound good. I don't like hot stuff.
Steven just come on, or has he been on a while?
No, I think he just came on. He might have been watching, but he just now said something. So I need to call you, Steven, and find out some stuff about Myrtle Beach.
You need to see if you're going to do this used bike to ride.
Yeah, and from the dealership. So, because it looks like, I guess I got to call them too and see if I can get in.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. Place to stay.
And I don't want to pay the $159 and then we don't have a bike to ride.
But I don't know where anybody. But same thing. Maybe it'd be cheaper for us to buy a cheap bike and ride it around. I don't know. Buy a bike and leave it at Steven's house. Scoot your bike over in the shed. You're gonna put another bike in there. Buy us another little Sportster with some side bags on it. That would
drive it all the way from Leesburg, Panama City to Myrtle Beach.
I think that one in Myrtle Beach. I'm hoping we're going to talk to John and we can talk him into having it for 2 weeks.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Might.
And maybe we can sell it for him. And, so we're going to talk to him and see if he'll help us out in Leesburg and give him a little extra coverage. And
Steven says, I got room.
Squeeze it in there. And
well, he got that smaller bike now too. He didn't get the breakout. What did he get? It's the new bike.
But that's what he had as a breakout.
Oh, was it? Okay, maybe it is. Is that what you got, Steven? The breakout?
He had that special edition bike.
Revolution.
Whatever it was. He had that, and then he traded that in on the one he's got now. So, because the longer we can only stay for a week. So we're going to end up probably getting there on Saturday. Might have to check out, and see if we do Sunday to Sunday. And so we get to the Sunday of it starting and leave on the Sunday of it. But
have you heard from Richard? Because he hasn't been on
Richard Brooks?
Yeah, has he been writing on any of the comments? I haven't heard from him. I don't
Too
know.
busy in that property down there in Florida.
I guess he's working on that. Breakout, got room.
All right. Any more questions? Any more questions? We're going to wrap this up. We're slowly dropping down. Everybody's heard all the excitement. They're done listening to us.
I guess so.
Appreciate everybody. We had over 200 people on at one time, so we probably had a really good video today. Lives, we've been doing really well. We'd like to do one over at the Monkey Garage. We're going to have to talk to him and see if they'll turn the music down or not. I don't know if he will or not. Because that's kind of the
we could
thing.
always face the road, and then the back would be.
He don't have much shade over there. He's got one of these triangle things, but it doesn't really cover what you need to cover.
Well,
Yeah.
and we had those on the boat and stuff, and it don't protect you from the sun. I got sunburned really bad one time.
It's like that netting that you see over like gazebos and stuff. We have our gazebo for a hot tub. Well, it was on there. I think it's gone now. I think it flew off.
Did it?
The cover did that little netting.
It was there when
It's
we
4 years
left.
old. Was it? I don't know. I have to look at the thing again.
That's what he's still here.
Jeff's still there. He hasn't left us yet.
No. So we're trying to get to 30,000 subscribers by the end of Sturgis Rally. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Think about it. And if you are subscribed, share us with your family and friends and let them know and tell them
So you
that.
can do any of the videos that we have. Like if you're on YouTube, you can click down there and it'll say share. You can copy the link, and then you can paste it anywhere. You can put it on Facebook pages. Some of you I've seen already on some Sturgis pages. Somebody was asking about 385 days. They just posted our link on there. So that way it gives more people a chance. If anybody's coming to Sturgis or thinking about coming to Sturgis, they see us doing this, they're like, sure, we're definitely going to watch it. And we picked up we're averaging about 100 new subscribers a day. So it's been really going good. I know subscribers don't make you any money, but it just makes, what happens is the more subscribers you get, the more YouTube pushes you out for commercials. So if we were like Prime Cut Pro with 1 million subscribers, we would be going to town. But I mean, he's got 12 years on us, so I'm not going to catch up to him probably, no time too. But
So if you didn't hear, we're going to ride out maybe to Stone House tomorrow. So if you guys all want to go, I don't know who else with you, G, but you guys can ride out with us. I think I've got your number. If not, email us your phone number, and I will text you ours, and I'll let you know what time we're leaving to go out there.
Because I got to kind of finish up the video. I don't know if I get it done tonight or tomorrow morning for the Monday's video. I don't have it done. I've got about 6 minutes of it laid down. We videotaped some now.
Email us your phone number.
And try to get that up. And then we'll go figure out what time we're going to leave tomorrow. Go out to Stone House. Check it all out. Maybe if you want to go out and see Aladdin, maybe we'll go out there and loop around. I don't know where else we'll go. We'll have to see. I don't have any particular place to eat lunch tomorrow. So we'll have to see.
Oh, thank you. Saul says he shares all of our videos on motorcycle app for riders. That's all over.
All right, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
And that's how a YouTuber channel can get bigger, is because there's so many of you, and if you share us with family and friends, people that might be interested in a motorcycle rally, hey, check these guys out, see what they're doing, all kinds of good stuff. I don't know, you want anything else?
Good. Thank you.
And so that's how we can get a lot bigger. The waiter was over here asking if we wanted refills. That's what we were looking at.
So are watermelons still in season? He said he stepped out for some watermelon. It's like, I love watermelon, but...
Well, the problem we've always had, because we lived in California and Arizona, we get Mexican watermelons, and they pick them when they're green. I mean, they pick them when they're white, and then they get ripe on the trucks. So they're not sweet like they used to be. And probably had some yesterday over at Golden Corral. It looked really good. They were okay, but it wasn't. Someplace we had a while back was really sweet. I don't remember where we ate it that day, but we had something pretty good.
Sam's, because you said you want to buy one.
Oh yeah.
And I said, and how am I going to cut it and put it in the fridge with 20 gallons of tea?
She likes your tea. Drinks your tea every night.
No, that's in the morning. I drink cocoa at night. Another Jeff. Is this Jeff? Is this Jeff number 2? Hi, Jeff Hopper from Minnesota. Yes, it is.
There's Sherry. Michael Sherry.
Oh, yeah. Hi there. I know. All by himself. He probably doesn't know.
I can't believe you didn't go with me.
I know.
Maybe this is, I don't know. Like I say, I have no idea when the last time he took. Well, it had to be a long time ago.
20 years ago. 20 years since he's been on a road trip by himself.
Yeah. So is he getting lonely out there on the road by himself?
I bet he is. Because he's always had the boys with him,
Well, the boys are before his previous wife, or, they traveled a lot. And
85 and heavy rain in Minnesota.
There you go. Our rain, it looks like rain still, but it's not raining.
Well, we better hurry up and wrap this up so we can leave. Jeff always drinks. So anyway, that's our goal, to try to get 30,000. Please share us if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications, and we'll see all of you either in Sturgis or on the next video.
That's right. And if you're thinking about the 85th, it'll be here before you know it. So be ready for that. We're going to wrap this one up. If you missed anything, we gave the schedule of where we're going to be. We also gave you a schedule of all the events that we know of at this time. If you know of other events, you can go to our Facebook page, or you can go to our email, and you can put down any comments or any places you know of. But with our Sturgis page, I'm on the other 84th page putting videos up. They're letting us put videos on there. And also with our regular personal Facebook page and the YouTube posts, I've been putting stuff on there. trying to keep you up to date with all the different events going on at Sturgis. This is the busy year with a lot of stuff going on. We're going to be hopping around like a bunch of bunnies in heat.
There you go. How about that?
They're
So if
busy.
you guys want to hang out with us or something, email us your phone number and I will text you back ours. Let us know your name and your handle if you go by something crazy on YouTube. So we'll see y'all soon. Bye. Safe travels on the way out here. Yep, I got everything. Rubber down, face up.
There's Neil. Neil's going to wrap us up.
Oh, there's David.
David Eastwood.
Guess who I just picked up from the airport? Linda.
Oh, is he here already?
Yeah, I think he just got in.
Where's he staying at?
Down in Deadwood.
Oh, that's right. She likes to gamble.
Yep. Hi,
That
Jeff.
gives him more time. Is he going to ride with us tomorrow?
Jeff, we're going to go to
David.
David. We're going to go to Stone House tomorrow if you want to ride with us. Because he's picking her up. Oh, he just picked her
Yeah,
up.
just pick her up.
Okay.
On the way back.
All right. What? Was it really?
All right, so we're going to leave you right here.
God bless, Stephen. Love you. Bye-bye.